Sophia Strong.
Good morning, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one shots, we do mini-series, we do long running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Today, we're playing Lancer because it's Lancer Day, y'all. It's been a
Woo!
while, but we're back. We're ready for some shenanigans, some metaphysic monsters, whatever we call them, and just some good old romance subplots. Before we get into it, do have just a few announcements. We have two sponsors for today's game. That is HeroForge.com and Epidemic Sound. HeroForge is where you can go to make super cool miniature models and get them sent straight to your door. Epidemic Sound is what we use for all of our royalty-free sounds and effects. Much like, I'm sure that played. There we go. Either way, you can use both of our links that are going to be posted in chat to not only get cool stuff but support us in the process. And if you use our Epidemic Sound link, that does give you 30 days access free to the entirety of the site. And at the end of the 30 days, if you decide to get your own subscription, that does go to support us, and we heck and love you for it. Other than that, we are starting a charity event on the 16th. This is going to support the Trevor Project. We runs until I believe the 26th. There's going to be guest GMs. We have so many prizes to give away. Just so much cool stuff. People were very generous. But yeah, we're playing a bunch of games. We'd love it if you come and hang out. And so loud. Love it. But yeah, if you want more details, if you want to come hang out with us, you can always join our Discord. The link is down below with that big old button that says Discord. Where we hang out, we post things like our monthly casting calls, our schedules, and where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds. But that's enough out of me. Why don't I pass it on over to the lovely casting crew in front of us, with a chance to tell you who they are and who they're playing, and then we'll just dive on into it. We will go clockwise, starting screen left, which are starting with Darcy. Good morning.
I'm not muted. I was muted. I checked. Hi, friends. It's me, JC Darcy. Remember me? I'm here to play Blake Dara. Remember her? Ex-priestess. Not ex-priestess. I don't know why I say it every time. She's still a priestess of Cara of Nos. We're here for,
Only
yes,
finished corrupt here.
romance subplots. Surely not in my games. And guilt and selfishness versus doing the right thing and leaving the past behind and moving forward. All those really good, fun, juicy topics. Can't wait. Let's go!
Yeah. Up to Turk.
Yeah!
Hey everybody, I am Turk or Turk accented in the places in between the folds of reality. Uh, I'm of course playing Kismet, who is Kismet and might probably have a lot of problems. One of them being he's God.
Hey, God.
No, no, I know what I said.
Over to Mike.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Fatum. I will be playing Matus Duryea, also known as Set, and he is a daredevil former stunt pilot who is getting some secrets from that old backstory of his in these next couple episodes. And this wristband means I was at a wrestling show until midnight last night, so I might just pass out on stream. Woo!
Coffee cup back. I lost it. James.
Hi, I'm James. I was not at a wrestling show, but I was up past midnight as well. I'll be playing Kate, call sign Flag Girl, who absolutely hates being here and yet was dragged along. And yeah, nothing else of importance happened last session.
Nothing else.
Very
No,
little happens in
no.
all of our sessions. This is a really quiet, kind of boring game, to be honest.
Yeah, really nothing. There's definitely no innuendo.
In your
Or
endo.
endo. Hey.
Hey.
There it is.
And that's why I love you all.
All right. Well, to recap the nothing that has happened, we have arrived on Tillamson in preparation for the Masquerade Ball. Preparation to become the champions of the House of Sand. And while you're there, do a little digging to see if there are some shenaniganeries afoot. And, try not to die. As
Generally.
No,
Most
that is
of
not a thing
you,
that this group is known for.
one of you has been mildly successful at that. But we did arrive and were greeted with all of the amenities a paradise could offer you, with drinks and foods and exotic animal displays and water features and these extremely lavish rooms to stay in. Also greeted with some ghosts from Matus's past, as well as potentially a ghost from Blake's past, and what would seem like a revenant from Kismet's past.
What you're talking about?
Yeah, definitely not what we're going to pick up here just a second. Who all got to your rooms. We had some discussions about where to go from here. We had some drinks with Kate and Blake. Polished off a bottle, I believe.
And the rest.
You found the bottle inside the bottle and drank that too.
It was a whole mini bar, my dude, and we are not picking up the tab.
They actually have Bluetooth bottles, so they just refill themselves.
What?
That's dangerous.
So dangerous.
I don't understand. Why does the liquid keep coming back?
Why are we so drunk? We didn't even drink anything.
Look, it's still full. But Matus and Kismet did go on a journey of their own to go confront ghosts of Matus's past, and Kismet decided to make a scene totally unprompted, just in the middle of the hallway, and that's where we jump in.
Right,
With,
yes. I definitely remember this. It definitely hasn't been 4 weeks.
Forever, yeah.
You're going down the elevator, and then I basically did that thing from Trailer Park Boys, where it's
Oh,
like I got thrown or something.
okay.
Because one of Kismet's personalities was just stolen.
Oh, just only one. That's fine. I can deal with that. I don't want to, but I can, I guess.
You can, you won't.
So with
Men
that,
will literally split their personality into four instead of going to therapy.
that's Kismet. What would you like to do?
Well, we did come down here to get something done, so I don't know if we should even try and lock that down. I don't know. Could you like drag me or something? I might need to.
You can't. You just to be clear, you can't walk at all. You're just
No, I
down
can,
there now.
I can walk. I need to focus. Can you carry me?
Yeah. It's gonna be a little awkward walking into our secret meeting with you in a
Oh, no,
fireman's carry, but here we go.
Just dump me outside somewhere. Put me behind a plant or something.
Okay.
I'll come in at a properly dramatic moment, I swear.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to try and, like, at the very least, follow back. Try and figure out where I was attacked from. And use that.
Yeah, that would be no problem at all. They left the connection open. Like, Trail of breadcrumbs.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Fuck this person.
Who is this? Me?
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Clearly they have the asshole personality. That's all of them. No, yeah, I wish there was a way to describe that made sense in my brain, like in the OmniNet. I want to follow the trail, but also not be following the trail. I want to try and, get a flank on their position in the OmniNet.
You want to walk casually through the OmniNet and not look like you're looking at them, but totally be looking at them.
Exactly. I want to come at them from an unexpected direction, like peeking
Sure.
behind a male enhancement pill ad.
Let's go with a hack fix with a difficult.
Okay. It's just a regular difficulty, or and if I say I want to try and invoke my bond because literally my
Burden?
burden because literally my burden is dealing with these multiple voices.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll just do 2 difficulty.
Yep.
Oh, that sat on a 19 on my screen for a while. So
It's been a long while since Kismet has failed a hack fix roll.
Yeah. Welcome to 2023, everybody. This is a sign of things to come.
9.
Joke's on you. It's 5783. So
True.
Union era.
it's been the new year for quite a bit.
The source would be on planet, it would be on station. Hard to pin exactly where, but they wanted you to know that they were here.
Hey, Kismet, you're doing that thing with your eyes that go all when you're surfing the OmniNet. What's going on?
You can see my eyes.
Yes. They peek through your mask just a little bit. Did nobody tell you that? Like if you look at it from the right angle, you can see just your eyes, just like the
Oh.
whites of your eyes. It's really creepy, actually.
No, I think they took the angry one. Yeah, that would usually get a rise out of him. Put me down. I can take it from here.
Okay, are you sure?
No, but do it anyway.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Really? Was the STFU necessary?
Yeah.
Attitude adjustment necessary, really?
I was gonna say if I locked you in an STFU after that, that
The
would be
ancient
overkill.
moves?
I have to do the ancient moves of my people, obviously.
Oh my god.
Plus, I wanted to see if you woke up more from that. Are we?
Martial arts school dedicated to Anyway,
Oh no, that's actually what we all learn at Lancer Camp.
okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's not good, but live moment.
All right.
Like getting bumped
mean-
by an Onyx. Interesting, but I'm not happy with it.
Okay. So, I'm hearing only bad things. Are any good things happening?
Well, there's probably free food and booze basically anywhere you can throw a rock in this place. And we're gonna go find out why your team doesn't,
Want to
know
talk
you.
to me? Yeah.
or talk to you. Yeah. I mean, there's of course the obvious answer, but since they don't, dramatic events, crashing, mental blockage, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, find out.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Great.
It's
Awesome.
just about me and
Love
my problems, Like don't let me be, just focus on you. I'd much rather be focused on you.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this is fucking weird, and let's get to it.
Hand on her shoulder. It's always been weird.
Yeah, I know. Should we make out before we go in, or?
No, again, the mask makes that really hard to do.
I mean, there's ways to fix that. Okay, let's go knock on this door.
Right. It's it's silent for a good 30 seconds after you knock, and you hear the click of the door unlocking here. All right, come in.
All right, so you're gonna hang out here and then show up at an appropriately dramatic moment.
Oh, sure. I figured I'd still be, semi-catatonic, but up to
Yeah.
you. I can
Uh,
support. I can come in and I can sneak my way in. Really, if I wanted to.
Oh, I thought that was Blake's thing. Do you have an invisibility shield that I wasn't aware of?
Oh well, I just act so annoying that no one wants to look at me. No, I'll try and figure something out. But
Okay.
I'll be around.
All right. I'll ping this if I need you,
All right.
and I will go inside.
It's a room much
I
smaller
will.
than yours.
I will go inside with my hands up, just in case this is a trap, and I am about to get guns pointed in my face.
There are no guns pointed in you.
Oh, good.
A pair of them are seated at kind of the impromptu dining room. It is legitimately about the third the size of your room. Not like your entire suite, your individual room. It's about the third of the size of.
Oh, wow. They really put you guys up in the shittiest quarters, huh?
We have normal accommodation. What did they give you?
I think we got the special accommodations
Of
from
course,
the, special people.
of course.
Can I come in?
Yeah, take a seat.
Okay. I guess how are you? And I'll go in and take a seat.
Uh, your former companions, Von Waring and Megara Island, will sit there. They do have weapons in their holsters, but neither are out and pointed at you. As soon as you're sitting, just kind of look between each other and back at you. But what's happening exactly?
Pretty much exactly as I said, downstairs. It's me. It's Aeolus. I'm not dead. I'm
Assumed that you got flash cloned somewhere and then just disappeared.
No, it wasn't a flash cloning. Um, I made I lived through the crash, and
And you
then
just walked away?
yeah, yeah, I did. Um,
Yeah, well, fuck you.
all of you, yeah, to fuck me especially. I agree. Um, I I I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle what I thought was my fault. Um, I panicked and I had this wild idea that I could take Matus's, I guess, identity in honor of him and just let Aeolus be dead. And so that's what I did. And went and got this face put on. And I ran. And I've only been recently realizing what a cowardly fucking move that was. And so when I saw you guys, I thought, well, I could hide here and they might not even recognize me, but I think it's better to face up to what I've done and try to make it right with my friends. So here I am.
That's a lot to take in. Uh,
Yeah.
Megara would just get up, start strolling back and walk. Vaughn looks at you and well, so what? We just forget that all happened. Don't
I don't think we can forget that all happened, right? Like, I don't think that's a thing. Um, I don't know where we go from here, but I'm I missed you guys. And I don't know. Um, I wanted to know how you were and what was going on and if you were all okay. And I can't
oh,
do that if I can't contact you.
we took up private military jobs because no one else really wanted to hire us after that. Half the
Yeah.
squad dead. No one knew why. Bunch of innocents, either hospitalized or dead.
Yeah. Um, I found out why, if it helps. Um, there was it's this woman named Mara. She was just the worst. Uh, and she had fucked with everybody on my team in different ways. And one of the things that she did was sabotage my rig on that day for some corporate profit bullshit. And well, I shot her in the face.
I gathered by all the past tense.
Yeah. Um,
I, it doesn't really matter anymore. What happened happened. Moved on. It is good to see you again.
good to see you too.
Megara would finally come to a stop, and you can see there's just this nervous energy, kind of just bouncing in place. Eventually, starts just this speed walk past you to the door, and
Yeah, that's probably about the best I could have expected.
not taking it well.
Yeah, she shouldn't. I supremely fucked up.
We all do shit that we're not proud of.
Yeah, this is a little bigger than, I don't know, cheating at cards.
Look, we got a job today that's can't really miss, but I assume you're here for some big dignitary meeting or something. Why don't we actually go out, have drinks, go, or maybe go on a space ride, something, someplace we could be, alone and not in a probably bugged room.
I mean, I can check on that if you want. I
That's
got a
fine.
guy.
We don't have
I
anything to
think he's a
hide.
guy. All right.
I mean, whatever information they're gonna get from us, they probably found a week ago in the OmniNet.
Yeah. That's a good point, Matus says, looking around, realizing he's supposed to be dead. Again.
Look,
Hey, Kismet.
they invited you here. They probably know all your secrets. They probably don't care.
I hope so. There's people who might. Wait, was that Hoop or was that the character? Sorry.
I mean, it's obviously Vaughn. You can't hear the voice difference?
uh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Um, where do you want to go?
Just a space ride. They got shuttles that take tourists out on rides around the planet every day. Book one of those for a few hours, chat, back. Go get some
Okay.
drinks, invite the rest of your team.
Okay.
I know that
We've been friends for a
sounds
long time. Yeah,
really
that sounds
sketchy.
like you're gonna shoot us all in the face when we get into orbit.
I know what it
It,
sounds like, but
yeah, I mean, you know I love you, man, but like
we haven't
that is
had
absolutely 100% a trap.
we haven't had a single moment of privacy since we stepped foot on this planet. That's the only place that we found that we can talk and not feel like we're being watched by a dozen sets of ears. So if you have a better place in mind, I'm all ears. But that's where we feel safe.
I like it. I like it.
I'll even leave my gun behind, just so if we do try to kill you, I'll have to do it with my bare hands.
Okay, well that actually does make me feel better because I could always kick your ass.
Yeah, but now you're old and slow.
I mean, you're not a spring chicken yourself, friendo.
Celebrity life's getting to you, I'm telling you.
I'm a celebrity? And still? We used to be celebrities. Now I'm a shadow. No one knows where I'm coming from.
He goes
We
to the
are the
window,
darkness.
pulls the shade open, and there's just a big billboard with the four of you on it.
The best place to hide is in plain sight.
I just imagine it's like Blake with like a disappointed I don't want to be here face.
Blake
Kate
is literally
going,
like this.
yeah, and Kismet's just like doing like a Michelangelo pose, like laying fully on the side.
Yeah. And meanwhile, because I'm the only one with experience in this sort of thing, I'm standing in the middle in my captain's hat as dramatically as humanly possible.
Kismet is absolutely pulling a Shawn Michaels. Don't know where he got the belt from, but
Just the whole.
it's just synth skin and yeah.
Blake, look, I found us. It came out great.
So yeah, like I was saying, but a shadow, the
Uh-huh.
secret fuck.
Yeah. You may not like to admit it, but they own you here. I don't know what
No,
they
you're right. I
promised
don't like to
you
admit it.
or whatever you're actually here for. You're a propaganda piece.
I know. It's the worst. Um,
Just make sure you get to use them for everything they're worth and then disappear before they try to do the same to you.
I, you know, I wish I could say that's usually how it worked for us. What's usually how it works for us is that we uh, get into a whole bunch of trouble and then everything explodes. And then we leave while everything is exploding and on fire. But
That works too.
I mean, how much do you want me to blow up? Do you want me to blow up the whole planet,
As
or?
long as I'm not on it, I don't give a shit.
All right, all right, sounds good. I stand up and very awkwardly go for a hug.
It would be a very awkward moment, but he'd eventually return it.
It's good to see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. You've got my comm code now. Hit me up about that space flight, and
Alright.
we'll all get shot in the face together.
Sounds good. Kismet, you are just out in the hall, right?
Depends.
Mhm.
Were there servants going into and out of the room?
There's staff going into and out of most of the rooms.
Perfect. Yeah, no. One of the members of the staff will just walk out wearing kind of like a veil situation, and then just like take it up. Wow, I think that's like a 10 out of 10 on awkward touches, bro.
Yeah, I really thought I was going for the full 12 out of 10. I'm gonna have to try harder next time.
I mean, yeah, like the hesitation on the like
Ooh.
final clasp, like
Mhm.
you were
Did you
in and neither of you wanted to commit.
did you see the double back tap, because that really added to the
Oh, well, yeah,
yeah,
naturally.
yeah.
That's what got you those last 2 points in my book. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
don't worry. If people are right and I'm a god, I'll use my powers to make you less awkward.
Okay, thanks.
My
And then I
first
wait for
blessing.
I wait for the maximum moment of awkwardness, and then I boop Kismet on the imaginary snoot and go boop.
I want to do a joke, but I just passed out already, and that might concern you again. So,
Oh my god, if I actually found your off button, the things we would do. I mean, starting with, I would just leave you in a room with a note tied on you and a Sharpie that says Kate and Blake have a good time.
oh my gosh.
A
Yeah.
Sharpie is very important. It's for drawing on your uniform. I realized as I said that it
Mhm.
sounded like I was going to have them take advantage of you in a sexual manner, which is just adding to my awkwardness. Are you blushing? The sides of your mask turned red.
No, it's just processing. It's like I had a lot to think about, and that's where a
That's
lot
where
of
you
what's going on.
think
It's a
in
lot of
your
my
cheeks.
coolant units are
Mhm.
stored
Mhm.
in the
Mhm.
suit.
Mhm. Mhm.
You
Mhm.
made the suit blush. Really, that's it.
Well, hey, at least somebody's blushing on this team.
Well, it happens.
Uh, did
Anyway,
you did you find anything super interesting or exciting OmniNet wise while we were having that chat, besides just witnessing my awkwardness from a distance?
someone here's trying to fuck me. Well, probably
Well,
like at least
yes,
3 people,
I was gonna say.
but
I mean, we've got
someone's
Blake.
doing a
We've
particularly
got.
good job of it.
Oh, well, what happened? Why did you just keel over all of a sudden?
I can't discuss it out in the open like this. It's not
Can't
safe.
discuss it. Can't discuss it out in the open like this, or can't discuss it at all. Just
In
making sure what territory we're in.
ooh, yeah, a bit dicey, but I was robbed.
Oh, of one of
I
the
was
things you
robbed.
can't talk about.
I pat you on the shoulder. I was robbed.
Of one of the things you can't talk about.
Yeah. I'm really just trying to figure out another funny. Yeah, there you go. Countdown time work for you for the button nose push. Save for next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Living human
Uh,
countdown bomb. Awesome. All right. Cool. 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 Let's get back to anywhere else.
sounds good. Let's go hide in our super secret base, which is actually a
How are we
hotel room
both
that's not secret.
apparently so like cool? Yet whenever we talk to each other, it's like fucking pulling teeth.
It's the sexual tension.
My goodness, yes, naturally.
Uh,
Wild. Wild.
I love as the two of you are returning to your super secret headquarters. To jump back to Darcy and to Darcy. Wow, I'm.
Who?
I should.
Who?
Darcy.
Go
Who the
home.
fuck is Darcy?
They sound like a fucking asshole.
To
Oh,
Blake
no, I bet
and
that's really cool.
Kate. Finishing off a bottle, and then hearing the buzzer to the door go off.
I just look at Kate.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
What do you mean if I'm okay? I feel great.
I'm gonna get that. You wait there.
But okay. Have a good one.
Do you want to go to bed? Do you want me to tuck you in? Do you want to go back to your room?
No. Nah, it's fine. You just I feel great. It's just it's perfect and everything okay.
It's like 6
Everything
p.m.
is
You need to not
awesome.
be this drunk.
Are we supposed to have like a meeting or something later today?
Yes,
I
yes, we
honestly
are.
don't remember at this point.
Are you capable of using some form of comms to get us some coffee sent up here? I'll go and see who's at the door.
All right. I'll call housekeeping
Okay.
or the
You do that.
concierge. That's a funny word. Concierge.
You enjoy the taste of that.
Concierge.
I'll be right back.
Just
I'm going to the door and I've
over
got my
the
pistol
phone.
in my hand.
Uh,
Just tuck behind my back.
yeah. On the other side, like peek through the little eye hole, the
Absolutely.
dark-haired Bob of your liaison while you're here, one
Ah.
Sophia Adampier.
I will open the door, but only a little bit.
Glad you found your rooms all right. How are you all
Very
settling
nice.
in?
Just like home.
Good. Well, I have you scheduled to meet with Our Lady next hour. Will you be ready by then?
Just looks over her shoulder at Kate, still saying the word concierge.
Concierge. Yeah, I would like some concierge, please.
We would love some refreshment. That might help.
Of course. You have
Some
a
coffee. would be
synthesizer, should be in each of your rooms as well as the main living area.
Fantastic. Yes.
Sorry, you said the synthesizer in the room, so.
Is there anything else I
Um,
can get
I'm sure everything that we need will be provided when we meet with yes. Yes, her, them.
you? All right.
But thank you for looking after us.
That's what I'm here for. It's quite literally my job.
That's not the compliment you think it is, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
If you knew me, you would know that I consider my job to be more important than anything else in my life. Because you are at the top of my priority list.
Hmm. I can relate to that somewhat.
Good.
Thank you very much. Will we be summoned, or will someone come and collect us?
Yes, your driver will be here within the hour.
Ah, okay. Thank you very much.
Of course. And she'd make a few notes on her clipboard, turn
Mhm.
and roll off.
Close the door, reholster my pistol.
Who was that?
I did really well. I did really well. I don't think she thought I was as drunk as I actually am.
No, you were perfect. All right, it was amazing. You are amazing.
Thank you, darling. Put down that
I
gun. It's not a communicator.
it.
You're going to blow your own
Oh
ear off.
shit!
There's a
That
synthesizer over
explains
here.
why they were answering.
Yes. We can make our own
Oh,
coffee. We can
there's
make
so
our
many
own coffee.
pockets in this thing.
I have stims. I think we're going to need fucking stims for this. We'll be fine. They're picking us up in an hour to go and meet the big honcho. So
I thought Dampia was the big honcho.
no, she's the lackey.
So who's the big honcho?
Um, I could say a name to you right now, darling. I've got no recollection whatsoever. I'm going to make
It
coffee. I'm
feels
going
like
to
a
get the other
month has
two.
passed by since
We-
we've like
We've been drinking a long time, and I don't keep notes.
no.
I should. I know somebody on the team does, but it's not me. Let's get the other two up here, and I'll just send you two a text message. Just be like, help, help, and I'll go and start making some coffee.
It's just spelled HALLLLP.
An I, not an A. Hi. Help. I'll put some coffee
You
on,
know,
and I
it'd be
will rummage through my bag and find some fucking stims. I know I have them in my inventory.
you know it would be really funny.
I'm just imagining
Okay.
Blake just pulling everything out and then turning the bag over and shaking it out on the bed.
What if we did prank calls to people we know?
Not using a gun.
No, I put the gun away.
Okay.
Kismet, I don't know if you're seeing comms, but either, well, there's three options. They're in serious trouble, Blake has had a stroke, or they're very drunk.
Wow. It's definitely 3.
It could be three, but you know. Yeah, I feel like if they were in serious trouble, she wouldn't have put quite this many A's in help.
1
Odds.
in 98%.
Nobody said they went A's as well.
Dido, thank you for the villain points. Dirk,
Fuck.
would you roll a
All of a sudden
competing
that
hack fix?
I'm sorry. Whomst?
Who's Dirk?
I'm on fire today. Just
Here, wait, let me go back in. I know it's been a while, and these are new characters, so I'll just write it in the Zoom here so you know.
just
There.
someone put
Did y'all know? Did y'all know we've been playing this game for nearly a year?
I know.
Mm.
I saw it
a
in
year?
right.
No, that's
30
a lot
episodes.
of.
I am making a hack fix.
Yep, competing.
I'd like to compete with these fucking nuts. Come on. Give me something good. There's something good. 22.
Ooh, no, 15.
No.
They keep just prodding you with this reminder of I'm still here. I can still mess with you.
I don't get any chance to snatch back at them.
If you'd like to, absolutely.
I would freaking love to, this person's poking their finger. I'd love to crocodile jaw, just grab their freaking. I'm doing it again. 12.
I think technically that ability only works. They're in their mech. Usually, tech attacks have a difficulty, but a 12 is not going to pass their save.
Freaking beans you made in there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, I say to the audience.
Who were you
Yeah.
talking to?
No, whatever. I, just in the elevator stumble a little bit again. I'm okay. I've got it. I'm all here. We're all here. We're all here. Don't worry. Don't worry. All here. Yeah. Anyway, drunk people in the room.
Who's all? No, right. You're all here. Okay, got it. Yep, I'm following along. Cool. Shall we go sober them up? I'll get the cold water ready. You get the hot water ready.
Wow.
Just straight Indigo Montoya.
Oh my god. I mean, I'd just opt for a synthetic cure. I mean, no barbaric. I mean, we could just hit them with a, alcoholic synthesizer. Just have
your
them
way,
process
your
the
way is
alcohol
less fun
incredibly
than my
quickly.
way.
Well, yes, but
The
maybe there's
stims
more
would
fun.
also work wonders.
Yeah, like stims and I don't know. I was
Also,
thinking-
did the fun part of your personality get yoinked? Because that's like the third time that you've been like, I've said something zany, and you've been like, "But what if we responded with care and
Reason.
reason?" And that's so unlike you.
Maybe. Now, see, the flirty stuff is still there, because that's the only way I got these servants' clothes. Oh, he is going to be very angry when he realizes it's not a sexual thing.
Yeah, especially since you I'm guessing never took any of your clothes off.
Oh, no. Well, see, that's the thing, it's like... I'm not going to get into details, but, sometimes you don't even need to take the clothes off to get the job done. I didn't do the job at all, I just stole their clothes.
Huh.
Tied them up in a closet somewhere, it's fine.
Sure. Yeah, like you do.
Yes.
Well, like you are assuming that you were injecting yourself with the stem. Fine. You've advanced in technology far enough that alcohol and drunkenness is not a thing.
I mean, they make me feel queasy
Um,
as hell, but I'll take that.
I carefully unlock the door when we get there, turn the handle so I don't break anything, and then kick in the door and draw my gun. And I'm like, "We got your message. Are you all right?"
Oh my. Yes, we're all right.
Yeah, it's the police. Blake, run! I didn't do it this time.
Yes, you did.
Hey,
We're taking you away for a long time, miss. We're gonna have to handcuff you.
look, what you two get up to in your infrared bedroom, make it our problem. I've sobered up. Kate, Stims, are you okay?
I
Very
didn't
good.
see them. Where are they?
They're in my hand, darling.
Okay.
If you want me to do it, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Ah, that feels
making a
weird.
pass.
Okay, so I
Oh, it's
pulled
so
my
cold.
gun.
Why is it cold?
I pulled
don't
my
know.
gun as a joke.
Ugh.
Did you pull your gun, Kate?
I thought it was a phone.
Take your pills, sweetie.
I took the stem thingy. It feels weird. I'm not gonna lie.
We just had a little. We just needed to calm down. What's going on? We just needed to calm down and get on the same page, and now we're okay.
Yes, everything is fine. Nothing bad has happened.
Why did you just say that?
Because
The
I'm
wall
confirming what
explodes
you
as
said.
14 mechs come.
Because you never do that.
I always support you.
We think the fun side of their personality may have gotten yoinked.
Yoinked.
I
What's a
was
yoink?
robbed. I want to
What
be
did
angry
you-
about it.
What
I
did
am
you?
angry about it.
Wait, you were robbed?
I was robbed today, yes.
By what?
Asshole.
What are
don't
you
know.
calling me an
Someone-
asshole for?
Not you. God, someone is here and they very good at their job.
Wait, are you telling me that somebody has found a way to hack you?
You keep saying like hack me. Like that makes sense. It's like
In my head, it makes sense.
found a
Makes
way-
absolute
Like,
sense.
Yeah, I mean, you hacked those ice creatures that one time, so I'm assuming any kind of hacking is possible.
No, for the record, he did not hack any fucking ice creature.
I
It was
updated their
me and my
targeting.
mech eating it for like 4 fucking
I
rounds.
updated their targetings. I made accurate targeting parameters for Euromex. Then
When you say
replicated
robbed,
pulsar. Yes, robbed. Important things.
Someone
you
got into your head and
okay?
pulled something out of your head.
Yes.
one of them have gone.
Evidently the fun one or the angry one. I don't know, because.
No, you're doing angry quite well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can be angry. It's not like I'm incapable of emotions.
Oh god, the Shatner one came out.
How strong does? How much does that impede you?
No, I'm fine on my own. It's just quieter. Don't like it.
Okay. Any idea who it was?
No. They want me to know where they are. Relatively. They're on planet. They're here. finding out who. Take more.
What?
Yeah.
What if it's like an alternate timeline version of Kismet? Because think about it. Who could else hack Kismet but Kismet?
I thought you took your pills.
I did take my pills. This is me thinking straight. Well, I never
No.
think straight, but still, not the point.
It's a protocol that I promised to follow should I invent time travel. Oh boy, there'd be a lot of cleanup afterward, but it wouldn't be this.
We've already established that there are multiple Kismets.
Oh, I didn't know that was like public knowledge. Okay, then it's probably one of the Doppelkismets.
No.
So, Kismet,
Motion
just-
to name them Doppelkissies.
no, just so that you're aware, and I apologize, but they both know about as much as I do. I prepared a little something and have given them as much information as I could because I wanted everybody to have their eyes as open as possible as we go into this. So,
We still love you, buddy.
Yeah, we're totally cool. And honestly, Darcy, great job on the PowerPoint
Who?
presentation.
fucking
Darcy?
who?
Fuck! God! Fuck! Ah! Blake,
Thank
see
you.
what happens is I look over at the screen and I read your names on the screen on the Zoom.
I'll change it.
Uh,
I'll fucking
yeah,
change
hold
it.
on, I got it.
See, I'm just dumb.
Yeah. Blake, great job on the PowerPoint. Loved the animations. Loved the soundtrack. Really was good stuff.
Thank you. There are multiple Kismets. We all know this.
Yes.
What? Oh, gosh, I have so many questions. And I know you can't answer most of them. Some of them don't want to be here. Some of them don't think that they should all be with you.
Mhm.
Is it possible they're leaving of their own accord?
No.
Okay.
This was an attack. A smash and grab.
Okay.
The NHPs that I've got here in my little, that's the like cube thing. They're weird. Figured them out yet or cracked them, but they were promised something that they might have already had if they stayed in line, and them being stupid aside, this shouldn't have it. This is a robbery.
Okay. So, are there any other rogue versions out there that could have done what Kate said and
Yes,
Ben-
right. Because, there's literally mental blocks in my head around these issues. But I keep a list of all the personalities and versions of Kismet. Oh, maybe
Okay,
the funny
cool.
one is
So-
still here.
So the answer is maybe. Just a hard maybe.
Boy, we're looking this too much in the eye right now. Oh boy. Like, the very least, it's quite obvious when it happens, so you'll become quite aware.
Yeah.
If it happens,
I can
It's-
describe the symptoms in detail. He falls over.
Wait, it's going to happen. Do you think it's going to happen again?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm gonna.
Is there
I'm gonna
anything
get
we can do
past-
to make sure, like a safety protocol or something like that?
For what?
Wait, hold on. All right. So I'm gonna be real honest here. This not my area of specialty. All right. This is the leave this shit to you. Okay. Let's say pure hypotheticals, right? You alert us when it's happening again. What if I just knock you the fuck out? Like you can wait, hold on, hear me out, all right? We gotta think about it from like a computer standpoint, and I'm so sorry, I don't mean to like objectify you, but you're like a computer, okay? So, you can't hack a computer if it's completely shut off. right?
You
Like there's
wouldn't
nothing
download a
in.
personality.
Look,
Absolutely would.
it's not a perfect one-to-one metaphor, okay? But my point is, you can't hack a computer if there's no power going into the computer.
You're saying
Meaning,
we should
if I
knock Kismet the fuck out.
knock Kismet the fuck out, then they can't steal anything because
And then
Kismet's
you're-
not conscious.
As
And then
fun as
stage
that
2 of your
sounds.
plan is that we would leave Kismet, who we probably need to win the games, unconscious for the entire time we're on planet.
No, it's just think of it like a forced reboot kind of thing. Eventually, we'll turn them back on.
I don't even know if that would work.
Oh, I did find his off button actually. Boop.
And a countdown timer just pops up on his chest. Oh,
Oh shit, he's got a bomb!
We have to
He
leave
is a
very
bum.
soon.
We always knew
We're
it.
being picked up by a driver and we're going to meet our sponsor.
Oh, good.
Also, this is probably not a really safe place for these conversations, so
It never is. That's
What
why I
if
just
we-
say everything I'm thinking all the time.
What if we built a Faraday cage for your skull? I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. Like, what if
glad
is
that
there a
you
way we can
recognize it.
is there a way we can block off this from OmniNet attacks while we're not? Because you don't need to.
yeah, we
OmniNet.
need the OmniNet to do things I do.
Right, we'd have to take it off. Oh, and that would leave you only vulnerable when you were in combat and we need you. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Let's just. I'm getting better at fighting them. It's something I'm learning to do. So it's just something to put on all your radars. It's not going to be an immediate fix right now.
What happens if they keep succeeding?
Oh, I assume I eventually would go catatonic, but not recover ever, as they would have my mental state. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I assumed that's what you were going to say. So we need to stop that.
But what can we do to help? Obviously,
Well-
all of our ideas are insane because we don't know anything
No.
about this shit.
Mine is reasonable,
What we
alright?
should do is get ready for a meeting with Lady Aveline de Catagon.
We have time. A little bit of time, but we have some time.
Well, okay, hold on. I don't mean to switch the subject entirely, but it feels like a month has passed by because I was that fucking drunk. Why are we meeting with them again?
She's our sponsor. She's the reason
Well-
we're here, and she can make sure this is either very nice or very difficult to us.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, please don't
So,
antagonize her. Please.
Hey, what's my number 3 rule?
So I'm just gonna put this
Never
out.
fuck with the money.
I'm just gonna put this out here, Kate. She is going to be extremely rich, probably a hyper capitalist, and
Ugh.
pretty snooty. So you're gonna have to
Ew.
keep.
Also-
I mean,
Probably about probably a high chance she'll also look very attractive.
oh god, you're right. She'll have
So-
spent a lot of money on that.
So that's something for you all to keep restrained. Sorry, I said you all when I meant all Kate.
Yeah, just one Kate, 100% of the time.
Yeah, well. That's like towards you.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm getting punched at a little bit here.
No, not at
No.
all, darling.
Matt
It's
is
all out of
guilty of
love.
it too. So as long as you two
yeah,
keep
okay.
it in your suits.
Whereas you,
Well,
darling,
fine.
of course, are completely restrained at all times. Never have flirted with
Absolutely.
anybody ever.
No, I
don't
save it
think
all for you.
Kismet
I'm
knows how to
very
flirt.
monogamous. I'm simply endurance predator. Endurance
Not asking.
flirter, I guess.
Any questions about that? Let's move on. Why? Okay. It's a fair question. Why does she want to talk to us? Yes, she's our sponsor. Why is she sponsoring us? Do we even know?
Because she suspects the other houses of cheating.
But why us?
Because we had the captain's ship that she used to contact. It's
Yeah, but this is putting a lot of faith in 4 people who stole a ship.
I have a feeling, given the money and connections that she has, that she may have looked us up. I don't think we're just people who stole a ship to her.
maybe. But it's also entirely possible this is all just some, catastrophe that got us here. And now she's put a lot of money into looking into who we are because she's about to put up a lot of mana into making sure we succeed. And
Yep.
So we
keep the head of the
assume
House of Dust.
she does know who we are, all of us.
We should
Nice.
definitely assume that. Yes.
It puts some of us in slightly more danger than the others.
Well,
True.
we'll
I'm
see.
a very dangerous individual.
It's your middle name. Kate,
Mhm.
Dangerous Individual Danger. That's what they call you.
Hmm. I've actually
I
seen
always
her birth
wanted a
certificate.
middle
It's on
name.
that.
Mm.
It's also really good because, Kate did
To do
It's
what?
fair.
exactly
Proof.
everything.
Yes.
Oh,
That one
yeah,
got
no,
me.
probably.
It really got you.
That one got me.
I think Katie did too.
She's going to know who you are, Kismet.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Almost
Strong,
definitely.
maybe.
I mean, if you were from a different planet, I would say maybe your OmniNet shit had covered it all up, but you're from here. She's got the money. She's got the power.
Do you think I'm from this planet?
Yes.
I'm speaking in a general sense.
No,
where,
he's from
where
this planet.
planets are. Oh, okay.
That's what I thought the mission brief said.
So
Am I the only one
it's
who
going to be
read
very
the mission brief?
It's going to be incredibly dangerous. We have to be on our best behavior. Find out as much as we can about what she actually wants us to do beyond what she's had the Sandman actually explain to us.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let me put on my diplomatic game face here.
Yeah.
Hey, honey.
You know that I'm actually
mean-
good at this when I try. Don't you?
Well,
Oh dear me.
No, I appreciate. I
Honey,
was
I think
upset about you hurting yourself. I appreciate you being willing to be the face of the operation.
You're still in street clothes. I would like to remind you that. You might want to actually go get changed.
Oh yeah. Good point. BRB.
And I look at my own outfit, and I realize there's like a tiny bit of puke on it. I'm just like, maybe I should also get changed.
It
I
does
mean,
smell-
that-
it
We
smells a
we
lot
don't know
like
that
wine.
might be all the fashion here on this weird ass rich planet.
It's not.
It's not.
I have a feeling
On no
it's not.
planet is that
So-
fashion.
I
There. Oh
push-
no. There are infinite planets in the universe. There is somewhere where somebody who vomiting on themselves is considered super sexy, and you cannot
Well,
prove me wrong.
If there is, Union have not discovered it yet. We have not.
I'm pretty sure
reached out and made
SecCom
contact with those people.
I'm pretty sure
We'll find
SecCom
it.
destroyed them.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure that actually is SecCom. Like
Get the
their
fuck
whole
out of my
thing was
room.
vomiting on themselves.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of my room and go
I
have
push.
this philosophical
Yeah, I push
conversation.
Mattis out of the room.
Hey.
And
We don't have time for this.
Yes, you do.
just
I'm just gonna go over and close the door behind them before Kismet leaves.
Mhm.
Speaking of Union,
Kate and I immediately put a cup to the door.
of course you do. Right, fucking mute yourselves at this point, to be honest.
All right, shutting up. Letting you have your drama.
Speaking of Union, I got a message this morning. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're able to discuss this. You know Union's after you.
That makes sense.
Did you know?
Define me.
Any of you know?
That Union's after. Well, no, I thought we were getting on great, aside from the Admiral who really
Apart from him.
hit me.
Looking back at that now, we dodged a hell of a bullet.
And several lasers.
Did the version of you that has worked for Cordell Irons for the last year or so know that Union knows? Union knows what's going on in your head, and they want it.
Makes two of us then.
I spoke to
That's-
Cordell.
Oh, Cordell knew.
Good
Great.
on you. Good on you, and Cordell tried to protect you. You did a pretty good job, so don't be mad.
No, again, really, fairly certain they took the angry one. It's the paranoid one coming with the contingencies now.
That's fine. I don't know if you need it here. I just wanted to add to the list of people that we need to be incredibly careful around because it wasn't long enough.
I need to be.
We need to be.
Do you have a thing they
Yes.
want in your head as well?
Yes, actually, I do. You thought you were really
Oh.
smart there, didn't you? But actually, I do.
Can you talk about it?
Yes.
Oh my
Freely.
gosh, how is that?
Not as freeing as you would think it would be. I can, but I don't understand it.
See,
Talking
you know,
or the thing?
it's like someone drowning, watching someone die of dehydration. All right.
Just be aware.
Well, we have to be aware.
Yes, we do.
Because we're in this together.
Yes, we are.
You're gonna back me up.
Yes.
You're gonna be my compadre, I'll be your compadre.
That's how it's always been.
And you're gonna dance with me.
Fine.
Need to interrupt you a moment. Alicia. Appears for
Yes,
both
please,
of you.
yeah.
Speaking of not going about it alone, I may have been working with Jeeves on a potential solution.
Solution to what?
Because the two of you have shared mind space, you've technically been one being for an extended period of time. The subroutine in Kismet's mind prevents sharing of information, but altered slightly to technically not apply to you. Be considered part of Kismet's personality and therefore would not go against the protocol. I don't know what cascading effects that might have should the proverbial dam break, but it's a thought.
I'm willing. If you are.
Try it.
If you're sure.
What would be the process?
Just a small alteration. Brain synapses.
Oh, just, yeah.
Just consider Pilot Blake to be part of you.
It's a dangerous thing to be. Could you turn it off?
Unknown.
Does it work both ways?
Do you consider that Pilot Kismet is already part of you?
What happens if somebody tries to rob him again?
You are not a personality. We're not. We're separate. Unless they physically attacked you, they could not go through Kismet together.
Okay. Okay.
Pilot Kismet.
I need you to confirm whether it can be reversed or not. Being a part of this, I just gotta look back to Blake, is just as dangerous as not knowing.
Whether or not it would be reversible could be blockaded. But our own barrier that would be as if it never happened.
Do it.
Very well. We wait until you are back from your destination.
Yes, please. Oh God.
Don't want you two crawling around in each other's brains, and we have to be diplomatic.
Wouldn't be like that.
Not
God.
that you both have
He's
it.
not really here, but he's not wrong.
Right. I will get everything prepared. Jeeves will assist.
Yeah, I'll detach the casket chip that I have for Jeeves and leave him so he can operate in this area.
Yeah, immediately like connecting to the room and just pulsing out to fill this space and double the barrier that Alicia has already put around this suite. The two of them very much seem to be able to work.
Well, yeah, look forward to that.
Be nice to have some answers.
I already know everything.
Guess what I don't.
Well, apparently I don't know everything either.
It'll mean I'll be able to help. That's the important thing.
You really want to get into my head?
Thought I already was, darling.
Oh, I mean, you have a visa to stay as long as you like. You
Mm.
really want to plant a flag there.
If it's what it takes.
It hasn't all been some elaborate flirting thing, has it?
From me?
Yeah.
Expert flirter? Me? Yes, of course,
I
darling.
mean, look, I haven't examined your culture's romantic courtship rituals yet, but
You'd be sorely let down.
I doubt it.
No, you would, believe me.
Oh, but I think I'd appreciate the end result.
You assume you know what that's going to be?
I don't mind making an ass out of you and me. Promise will all make sense after you deep dive into my heart and soul, so,
Well, it's
good.
if there's no other way around it, then that's how we'll do it. I assume it means I won't be able to tell the other two, but two
Yeah.
brains are better than one.
True.
There would be
You
no
would know.
limitation on what you could say. It would purely be up to your own judgment.
Oh, gosh.
Which has proved so reliable up until now. Okay,
All right.
ready to go?
They'll change his clothing colors and stuff to make them a bit more formal.
Very nice.
Thank you. A lot of effort into trying to shove the whole stick up my ass when I'm dressing like this.
Are you doing okay?
It's a lot quieter than I'd like it to be. And beyond that, feels just like it should. Eyes around every corner, poison in every cup.
Old habits die hard.
Oh, well, is it a habit if it's literally ingrained into the culture?
Yes, I think that's what that means.
Oh, well, yeah, then I guess old habits do die hard.
Did.
No, should be a fun games.
I really wish we hadn't come here.
But how would we get you into such a fetching dress?
You got me into nothing yet.
Well, I'm trying to get you out of stuff. How it works.
I thought there was a point where this was going to stop. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Nope. Nope. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe my next personality will be the, flirty one. Then where will we?
Your next personality is going to be me. Definitely not.
Well, I'll leave you to get changed.
Oh shit, yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, well, if you ever wanted a sin skin, just turn all the lights off. You can borrow mine for a little bit.
You know I can see everything in the dark, right?
I could blindfold you.
Taps the eye patch.
I can get you 2 eye patches.
Bold of you to assume that that would work.
I'm willing to try.
Oh, just go.
All right. And yeah, he'll leave.
4 of you have your anime girl suit up moments.
When you come out the door, by the way, Kate and my name, Matus,
Add it.
are not.
Mike? Kate and Mike?
Are not there, and definitely aren't hiding behind the nearest garbage can.
Just like
You
flattened
think
up
they can
against
see
the
us?
wall.
I think he sees us now that you said, "Do you think he can see us?"
Shit.
I assume you both heard that earth-shattering sex that was just had.
Oh, thank
Wait.
God! Finally.
Blake had sex?
I opened the
Jesus
door.
Christ.
Shut up. Go and get
What?
ready. Nothing. Just
Yeah,
close the
come
door
on.
again.
Come on, you two. You will have to go to separate rooms to get changed, or else we won't make our ride.
All right. All right. See you in a minute.
Now you have your anime girl suit up scenes. And as your driver arrives outside on your private patio, a small hovercraft, the little red carpet that rolls out for you. I think that would be a great place for us to take a break so we can get through the scenes that we need to get through. And, yeah. Definitely
Are you
no
sure? Because
danger.
we can have another 2 hours of us longingly staring at each other while awkwardly trying to talk. I think that's what our fans are here for.
Yeah, but
All 3 of them.
what if we do that already? Anyways, we'll be right back. Give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do, and we'll come right back to it. Good, everybody, and welcome back. Where we left off, we had a heart-to-heart moment, and then it was rudely interrupted by a plot device. But your hovercraft has arrived. They've rolled out the carpet for you. And unless there's anything else that you'd like to do, you are welcome to climb aboard and
Lol.
whisked away.
I would like to look over the hovercraft.
Mhm.
Partially for bombs, but partially because, Seth is a bit of a gearhead.
Yep. What trigger would you like to use?
That's a good question. I probably should use Spot here.
Works for me.
But let me make sure there's nothing else I could use that's better. Nope, it's Spot. Unless I can use Karak and Formal Dancing. That's a 17, baby.
Yeah. There is no sign of any tampering or anything that might indicate bomb or trap or anything like that. Of course, you have a better idea if you had the time to like take it apart, bring it to a garage, you actually get into the meat and potatoes of this vehicle. But at a glance,
I take out a Phillips head screwdriver and start taking it apart. No, I'm kidding.
feeling is
I'll get on the hovercraft.
feeling is star bits in the. All right. Inside, it is that perfectly cool temperature. Just constantly, there's a bar set up already for you, drinks and glasses. The driver would get in and slightly roll down that little glass partition between him and you. Is there any particular music that you would like me to play?
I hand him a data card before anyone can object.
Oh no. I'm still going to object.
Too late. I've already done it.
Would, of course, scan it for viruses.
Best works both ways, baby.
And then, yeah, would transmit the music that likely only you could hear. He has no desire to hear you. And take off.
Really? Could you come with something a little lighter?
It is light. This is my relaxing playlist.
Oh my god. It's deafening.
Is it all heavy metal?
Oh yes.
There we go.
But it's like, it's like The Unforgiven and The Unforgiven 2.
Well, your trip across the resort, then eventually across open sand, lasts for a little over an hour. Long since lost sight of the sparkling waters of the resort behind you. And you'd see in front of you a much larger hover type craft, damn near an airship that just stays about a mile off the ground. Some might call it a floating castle, floating mansion. It is very much got like the built-in water features that just run down the side of the structure. There's towers that extend high up into the sky, and other small vessels that surround it. Patrol vessels.
15 mana says somewhere in there is a gold toilet.
How incredibly gauche. I mean, truly.
The partition would lower again. I have been asked to inform you all that the lady is very excited to meet with you, and has high expectations. To not meet these expectations may not work out in your favor.
Well,
Is-
we could say the same to her, so
Yeah.
thank you for the warning.
Of course.
I
For you to end up like any of the others.
send some mana their way. Hit them.
What expectations?
Assume propriety, manners.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Kate, it's not too late for you to go back.
No, we must meet this as a united front.
Oh god.
Oh
we
boy.
really have to. I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting this one out.
I
Diplomacy is not
immediately
my-
get up, walk over to Kate's seat, and pat her down for grenades.
Oh,
It's
thank
just,
god.
it's all grenades. What the hell do you expect?
Yeah, Isn't? Oh no, you have the life saving suit. That's right.
You have the Deadpool suit.
Mm-hmm. Look, we could try and find a metal bar to strap to your back to have you stand up straight, but
don't have time to put her through all the My Fair Lady shit, darling.
Again.
Are you mocking me?
Never. Why would I ever mock someone who's completely changed their voice because they went home?
Shouldn't change my. Oh.
What did I do
Sorry.
system?
Hmm? Oh,
How
I
did you
mean,
system, both of you?
sitting in there.
Something, fuck already. Let's go.
I've been
No,
trying.
we figured that out.
Not as hard as you
Unfortunately,
have.
Just...
I'm gonna start walking towards the nearest entrance.
Yep. The
Yep.
vehicle is
Oh, I
parked.
assumed we were walking.
You are let out and stroll across a literal floating palace. Just these beautiful marble columns that extend down this walkway until it eventually meets which looks like kind of a dignitary meeting area, a wide table, some very tall backed marble chairs. And
Is that fountain just pouring off the side of the airship into nowhere?
absolutely,
Kismet, that's so wasteful. Why are they like this?
seated there at the end of the walkway is your liaison, Sophia, as well as a pair of bodyguards and one noble lady. Seems
Uh,
to be having a a hushed discussion with Sophia as the two of them watch you approach.
I wait at a respectful distance until I am called over, and gesture for the rest of them to do the same.
Can we establish, like, Blades in the Dark flashback style? We have had a briefing on this. We have been
100%.
given the rundown of what is expected of us.
I assume, unless you specifically state otherwise, that you were all on your very most noble behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
But yes, you would be welcomed to approach the table. The bodyguards would come and they would frisk you for any weaponry.
I have a pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my ceremonial sword on me, but that's sort of expected.
They'd
I
temporarily.
have so many weapons.
I make a show of having several hidden weapons that are very easy to find. More of a statement.
They would ask you to temporarily relinquish them, keeping them on the table within sight at all times, but outside of arm's reach.
So
We
how
do so.
many? Like all of them, or like most of them?
Kate, yes, all of
All right, put down the bat, the two-hand pistols, the build gun, a few grenades. It's gonna take me a minute, and
While Kate is dispensing all of her tricks and toys, I will do a very formal and what I hope to God is the correct Karakan bow to our sponsor and then our liaison.
Oh, pardon.
It's it is an absolute pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Lady. Set knows this. Mike does not. Lady Aveline.
Sophia Dampier.
No, the Catagon.
Yeah.
Lady de Capricorn.
Aveline de Catagon.
Yeah, that's why I said Lady Aveline because I looked.
Very young noble. Very short hair. Kind of wind tossed, as if she was out in the desert winds not too long ago. Very much stuffy, well pressed noble attire, just adorned in the sigil of the House of Sand. She barely looks 19, maybe. Just stand and turn your bow. I would like to know from each of you if
Here
you
we go.
would rather take stress or have your deepest, darkest fears to her.
Just to her?
Just to her.
Are we aware of the process as characters?
Yeah, I would say so.
Feel like someone's boring into your soul.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'd probably take the stress.
I'll do it.
I'll let her know my deepest, darkest fear.
I'd like to try and use a bond power.
Counter
Ooh.
bond power.
Yes, I have
Counter.
Silver Tongue, where I can tell someone a lie, and they believe it, depending on how reasonable it is.
Okay.
So I'd like this person, this noble, to read that I am absolutely terrified of her. Like, my deepest fear is someone incredibly powerful like her deigning to crush me.
Like, that's similar to Kate's for some reason.
Actually, surprisingly not.
That's
Kate
that's
is a
Kate's greatest
very-
desire in a sexy way.
Yeah.
So
Are we saying our like deepest fears out loud,
Yeah, hit
or is
me.
that like something to
No,
DM you?
you get in the DM. I'm not saying
Okay.
that shit out loud.
Secrets are no fun.
Matus, just so you know, it is either for stress or.
Or, I'm revealing my deepest, darkest secret, I guess. What the fuck is Matus's
It's not
darkest
secret.
fear
It's just
now?
fear.
That's true. What is Matus's fear now?
Well, you think I can go over the Silver Tongue stuff for Hoop? So, depending on how she feels about it, if it's wild and outlandish, anyone who listens believes it for a minute. If it's merely unbelievable, an hour. If it's plausible, a day. If they want to believe it, it lasts a week. But they realize it's a lie after it wears off. So, just to give you a time frame, I can reiterate that in DMs if you want.
Probably about a day then.
All right.
When she sees Matus's fear, I'm gonna do this as if she's seeing visual images. She sees a dark void with nobody, and Matus in a central spotlight, sitting kind of a hand on the ground, his hands around his knees that are pulled up to his chest, completely and utterly alone.
Okay. Kate, I assume you're sending me something.
Yeah, I'm DMing you right now.
Just put your secrets out in the open, guys. It'll be more fun for all of us that way.
Eventually.
This is how you know I've played mostly parlor LARPs and everyone else has mostly played long form games. Because I'm just like, get the secrets out so we can do cool roleplay about them.
I don't remember off the top of my head if any of you have the wolf bond.
No. Well, I don't. I'm not speaking for everyone else, but
I think everyone just said no.
okay.
Alright. Staring at each of you for just a moment, just feeling that those eyes just bore down into you. Blake would get a very interested look, very curious. Matus would get a very understanding look. Kismet's
And sent. Sorry.
Kismet's a look of boredom.
For now.
And Kate, a similar look of interest. Take a seat. Waiting for you all to do that.
we will sit once it seems like she is fully sat down, and not before.
You'd all be brought out drinks and food, kind of a brunch type meal. Their version of mimosas.
Space mimosas.
Space mimosas.
Space mimosas. Spimosas.
Spimos.
Spimosa is probably a real drink, honestly.
I'm also happy to finally meet.
The pleasure is all ours, my lady. Sorry, please continue.
I've heard much. I will start off with an admission. Knew the captain was long tired. A company had taken over the ship, looked into them, and found you. A company that technically does not exist.
We suspected as much, my lady, and we appreciate your candor and your discretion.
Good. I'll be honest with you when I can, and I will lie to you. Know that I do both in your best interest.
As will we.
Good. You are going to face terrible, terrible things. People that only want to kill you but want to ruin you. That want to ruin me. Not a monster. Laying this on the table, giving you the option. No hard feelings. Hold nothing against you. There will be no assassins coming after you. As if we never met.
That's really tempting.
That's why I didn't say no right away, because I was like, Blake's gonna be like, take it, take it, take it.
My lady, if we were to retreat from our engagement now, there would truly be no honor within us. We promise you our services and we'll deliver.
I do not want any under my service that do not truly wish to be.
That is a. I take a non obvious look at the servants around us, but then say that is truly a noble goal, my lady, especially in a environment such as this. Why don't we discuss some of the parameters of what needs to be done here, and if my colleagues pointed look at Blake, and I feel that we are not the best service to complete your task, then we may withdraw.
All right. Would you like to know?
Oh, we like to know, guys. I sort of know everything. We're fighting
What
robots.
What are we expecting when it comes to the games themselves? Do you have any information about anything we need to prepare for specifically? Anything that we should bring to the table with us, and so on?
Specifics. The House of Order keeps that very quiet for the actual games. But I would expect, being new, you will be tested more than most. Survive. Make the crowd fall in love with you. Those two things will further than anything.
As you've done your research well, my lady, I assume you know that that is a specialty of mine.
Putting on a show, yes. Surviving, like, just
Well,
leaves it at that
that's
and
a
just
specialty of
looks
that's a
around at all of
specialty
you.
of hers. You have spoken of a group that you believe is, to put it colloquially, cheating on the test, grabbing the answer sheet before the teacher can actually hand it out. Can you give us any further information on that?
I believe Sophia should be sending you a file. Don't mistake it. Everyone tries to cheat games,
Of course.
but they do so with the honor that's required. To go above and beyond that, unforgivable.
Do you have any leads as to whom among the House of Order has been blackmailed by Dust, the House of Dust?
I have a few ideas. I would like to know your opinions. Should you do a little research of your own before I taint your investigation with our knowledge? Already have leads, you're unlikely to want to look into much else.
Matus, for the first moment of a slight panic across his face, looks over to see if Kate giggled at the word taint.
Kate's keeping actually a serious composure, but if you could see through Kate's mind, and there is a slight giggle in her head of, she
That's
said
fine.
taint.
Under the table,
Uh.
Kate just texted you just a giggling emoji.
Perfect. Love it. We appreciate the file and all the hard work and research your team has already done to prepare. Not all of us are entirely new to the baronies, but some of us are. And any primers that we could be provided on things to expect, people to know, people to never offend, that sort of thing, would be very helpful if such things can be provided.
As far as competitors, other nobles?
Yes. We will be rubbing shoulders with all of those types of people, and any advantage we can have, any preparation, would be extremely helpful.
Well, I know some of your competition, at least in the very first round of games. You look over at Sophia, who starts scrolling down a data pad and pulling out a file and sending it to each. A absolutely wild looking crew compared to everyone else here. Kind of normal, which you would be used to seeing outside of this place, but all very like worn out military attire, kind of dirty, greasy weaponry that is functional and not this, charade that everyone wears while they're here. Picture it again.
Oh, thank you.
Come on. Here we go. Their leader, a mercenary by the name of Faye Grayson, is cutthroat. Do whatever she needs to ensure victory, whether it's on the field of battle or off. Why the House of Glass employs her so often.
What are the preferred methods here in the baronies of off the battlefield sabotage? Should we be expecting poison ropes in our sleep?
Possibly. Although Tether's Lancers are off limits. But pilot engagement, as long as it never actually happened, happens.
I see.
You would see a figure, just jet black hair, still very much their photo almost looking like a mugshot. I don't know that any of you would recognize them unless you've done much studying into the House of Glass, but they're very much one of the lesser companies, kind of in your position, that gets called on when they need it, and otherwise has no interaction with the house.
Got it.
I did a
I'm
little bit of
guessing.
research, but probably not specifically into glass.
Other than that, keep an eye out on everyone. There are those that are here that want to see you succeed. There are those that want you to fail.
Is that to us to discover whom is whom? Most?
At most moments, any individual can be one or the other. The next moment could change their mind. It's all about
Of
what you can
course.
give them. You can handle yourselves. I've seen your battle records. Anyone that served under Cordell, worthwhile in my
You know Cordell personally?
course.
I see.
How?
Employed under my mother.
Oh, I see.
Very nice man. Took a lot of time to ensure that I grew up the woman that I am. The lack of a father. My mother was worried that I wouldn't have what it takes to survive in this.
Very patriarchal way of looking at it, if you don't mind me saying.
Look at it however you'd like.
Good to
Anything
know.
else?
I'm gonna do it right back to her. What is she most afraid of?
She is most afraid of not being able to live up to her.
That's... Give her the bored look. Give her the bored look.
A bit of a disappointed look, if anything. Really? That's it? And I don't care if she feels me doing it. Lol,
Yeah.
that's what she said.
I'm sure there's like a moment of recognition. Both of you let it go.
And it was like, yeah, it's recognition and understanding, like, I see you. I'll keep yours if you keep mine.
Well, you have required adornments for your lancer. Whenever you're ready, my mechanics will come by. It's nothing major, mostly cosmetic. The ability for myself or gestures over towards Sophia, either of us, to be able to reach you while you're in the game.
That is perfectly acceptable, milady. But I hope you don't mind if we have our engineers supervise the installation, just in case.
Of course not.
Excellent.
Do you mind if I ask, milady, what is most important to you here? Is it that
Winning.
we win?
Yes, winning.
So uncovering the house dust scandal is secondary.
They go hand in hand, I believe.
Understood.
Absolutely. Are there any other expectations of us from you, milady, that we should be aware of?
Hold yourselves to the highest standard. Never back down from a fight, on or off the field.
No fear.
And survive. No heroic sacrifices.
We shall do our best, milady. As I said, that is something that some of us specialize in.
Sophia would lean over and whisper something. Right. On that topic, flash cloning. Any of you interested? Our services should the worst come to happen.
Thank you, but no. Not for me.
We also have to turn down your kind offer.
Understood?
I will accept.
What?
I just
No.
nudge Kate.
Kate thinks about it for a while, but declines the offer.
Sophia would come around with some paperwork for Matus. Just a
I am going to read that paperwork very carefully.
absolutely. It is as standard as they could make it. Basically saying that if you were to perish due to the games while engaging in combat in the games or outside of the games in working in the favor of the lady, then you would be extended the offer of a flash cloning. They will need your DNA.
Yes, I will give them my DNA. And I will also I won't give them my DNA right away.
Gotta go
My
to
lady, if I
room.
might, if I
Gonna
might,
get to know him
yeah,
better first.
gotta go get that. Yeah. Um, my lady, if I may make a request of you, which may be bold, but I would like a slight modification to this contract. I understand legally why it is written in the way it is, but I believe that it would be more in my favor to have it so that if I were to not only involved in the games or due to outside interference in the games, but if I were to perish on this planet at all, then the cloning would take place.
It is worded in the specific way that if you were acting against the interest of myself or the House of Sand, you would not be obligated to flash clone.
My concern there, my lady, and obviously this is all deference to you, but my concern there is that acting against your interest is a rather broad requirement. It's something that a team of very skilled lawyers, such as those you employ, could very easily change to just about anything I do, I imagine. I don't have any desire to hand over my personal DNA and information without some guarantee. I'm sure you understand.
Don't you provide a list of potential actions that you might feel would be acceptable outside of the current agreement.
Sure, I can go through and provide such a thing.
Which I will not make Mike do on the spot.
No,
but-
well, I'm going to go home and ask one of our lovely NHPs to provide a full list of every possible action a human being may take.
Okay. The rest of you would just be given a similar paper, but much, much smaller. Just a single page that very clearly says it's a DNR.
If I'm the only one who survives this, I'm going to be very put out with all of you.
I believe this has always been the arrangement, darling.
I know.
All the more reason for you to keep us alive.
I believe that's your job. I'm bad at the keeping us alive thing. We just discussed this. Also, we're not
Well-
having this conversation in front of this. This
Oh.
conversation is we're flashing forward and having this conversation later. This is not
Fine.
happening in front of me.
In front of the money.
Not in front of the money.
If you need any gear, anything at all, have an open tab, drinks, food, entertainment. Keep yourselves busy, but sharp.
We shall endeavor to be as sharp as we can, my lady. And
Look
I
over.
put a put a hand on Kate's knee.
You will look to each of you. The masquerade ball is about making your presence known, letting the others know that you can't be bullied, can't be bought, and that you are a threat. I don't believe that'll be a problem for any of you.
Oh no. We all can showboat in our own way.
Good. Yeah. And then she get to her feet. The guards returning to their, at the ready posture.
We all stand the moment she stands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 of us do, and then I grab Kate by the shirt and haul her up.
Did any of you not touch your brunch or face memo?
That would be hugely disrespectful, right? To refuse hospitality.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Can we flash back and say that we've done some jiggering with our environment suits so that we can pretend to eat this stuff but not actually eat it?
I mean, your suits have the built-in ability to detect things like poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll know if it's poisoned. So I'd say you should probably just eat.
Also, Blake can look at things and tell that they're poisoned.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I feel better. Then yes, I supped greatly upon the delicious breakfast.
It's just good food.
No, it fucking is not. Don't fucking lie.
Yeah.
It
You
was
didn't ask us that for it to not be anything.
it was a power play for sure, just to make
Mhm.
sure that you would take it. But there is no poison.
There's no poison, sure. We're gonna have to have our friendly NHPs scan us later.
Oh yes.
Is there anything else before you would be ushered away back to your lovely suite?
My lady, will you be at the masquerade ball?
Of course. Required.
Then I would like to take this moment to take a place on your dance card, if I may.
You may.
Thank you.
With that, whisked away back to your hovercraft, your hover limousine, then shuttled back.
On the
for-
walk back to the ship, just into Kismet's ear. Is there any way of knowing if that attack came from here? Is it a location thing? You can ping it when you're closer?
Was it leading out this way?
No, it was in
No,
the.
yeah. Yeah, no. It's like someone still
Right.
sword.
Gotcha. It's reassuring, at least.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if you see anyone that looks like me, shoot them.
Were we not on a very monitored island, I would take the opportunity after you said that to pull my gun on you in a hilarious manner. So please, everyone, imagine that as we walk very gently back to our hovercraft.
Yes, we're very amused.
I know. Kate, are you actually? No, I'm gonna ask you if you're okay when we get back to our swept rooms, but
Yes.
I'll just
Unless
gently
there's anything
put my
else.
hand in hers.
And fast forward to your double NHP protected and swept room.
Double NHPs all the way across the sky. What does it
What
mean?
does it mean?
I have bond powers just up on my other monitor just in case, but never needed.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
you do have some downtime if there's any actions that you'd like to take. If there's any conversations that you would like to have, now would be time, as the hour of the masquerade ball be approaching.
Okay, well I'm gonna go straight to Kate and check on her because she got weirdly quiet, more so than behaving herself, Kate. So I'll knock on your door.
We share the same room.
I'm still gonna knock.
Leaves
It's
the room,
polite.
then knocks.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That is 100% what he does. He stares at Kate, looking morose for a minute, and then gets up, opens the door, and knocks on it. Are you okay?
Yeah, I thought we were handling it diplomatically.
We were and we did, but you seemed sad. I don't know.
Normally, when I talk during diplomacy, things tend to go boom. And I felt like it might have been best if I was quiet. Because then we don't get in trouble. Because I don't want to hear that lecture from Blake later in the day about, oh, you shouldn't pulled out a grenade, or you shouldn't have done, you shouldn't have said that, or, flirted with her, or, so on and so forth.
Well, I was very proud of you. You didn't giggle at Taint, and honestly, that's
I thought Taint was really, really funny.
it was.
But yeah, I thought it might have been better if I just didn't talk.
Okay, as long as you're feeling okay about stuff and there's not any like everything seems super dire, but we're gonna be okay.
I know.
Okay, good.
Why would you think that,
I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting. It's entirely
I think
possible I'm projecting.
you might be able just a smidge.
Yeah.
You
Well, I've been known to.
like nothing bad is gonna happen, right? Like we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. I guess it freaked me out a little bit that nobody wanted the Flash cloning, but I didn't know that about everybody. We've had a lot of bad experiences with clones.
Yeah, it's not something I really want to risk again.
Yeah.
It's look for Blake, I get it. For Kismet, I don't really fully understand, but like I understand. I mean, like, look, hun, like, keeping you alive is like my number one prerogative. Well, keeping everybody alive is my number one prerogative, you know?
For sure.
Just,
All of ours.
I don't think people realize just how much trauma goes through flash coning. The fact that I will never look the same.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So, look, I'll be here if, God forbid, you do die and you gotta get the whole cloning process. I mean, like, I get it. Just, you know,
Not for you. Yeah.
I just don't want to do that again. You know, I've already been flash cloned once, and I look like this horrendous fucking mess. So, I mean, like, imagine what would happen if I did it again.
You do not look like a mess. You are gorgeous and you know it.
My eyes are two different colors, and I got scars all across my body that aren't from actual battle. I
And
feel
both
like
of those things are extremely sexy.
okay, not the point that I was trying to make.
I
The point that
understand.
I was trying to make was, how do I just?
You don't want to do it again. You made that point,
Yeah,
and I get it.
it's bad enough that that you can't undo once it's happened. You know, like there's no surgery, there's nothing that you can do physically to overcome it. And us being on the run all the time is not exactly helpful.
That's true.
So,
We should probably stop pissing off everyone in the galaxy.
but yeah, I mean, it helps a little bit. I won't lie.
Like you piss off anybody here.
Yet.
So far.
I said the same time as you, Mike, but I was muted. Yet.
Well,
know,
I will touch my forehead to Kate's forehead, and just say, whatever you want, whatever's right for you is fine. Just don't go dying out there.
Oh
Not for
yeah,
these stupid rich fucks.
that's my plan. Die for some rich asshole that I've met maybe once that can, you know, apparently read our fucking minds or whatever. I do not understand this planet at
This
all.
planet is fucking weird. I get it. I totally get it. It's a bunch of people who think they're super fancy and they're actually just assholes. But it's like, imagine if your planet, instead of focusing on surviving, everybody had been like, but what if we were just super fancy and called ourselves honorable all the time instead? Fucking weird.
Yeah, I just how do I put this? All of you have a reason to be here, and I don't. So it is better for me to just stay in the back and be quiet. So then I don't have a reason to be here outside of just supporting you.
I appreciate that, but I don't ever want to be in a situation where you feel like you always have to stay in the back and be quiet.
Oh,
Like-
it's not always. Trust me.
Okay.
You've seen me in bars.
Okay, all right. I don't.
It's more of like the silent enforcer, the not creme de la creme, the basically I don't want a reason to be here, in a sense that
You don't want
no one
anybody
I know
here
is
to have
here.
any. Yeah.
The more, yeah, from what I understand, the more dirt people have on each other, you know, like, is it secrets the currency here? So I mean, like, all of
I think
you
it's still mana.
fucks, I don't know, but like, all of you have tons of fucking secrets that, you know, could easily come to bite you each in the ass.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't,
100%.
because I'm
What's that
honest about
like?
so
Is it
much.
nice? Is it nice to not have a bunch of secrets trawling around in your head all the time?
Yeah, but then people look at you weird when you're like, ah, I used to be a former child slave, and they're all like, that's not a good thing, and then just so on and so forth.
You know that isn't a good thing, right?
I know it's not a good thing.
Okay, I'm
but
just checking, because sometimes you talk about it like, oh, those were the good old days, child slavery.
I mean, sometimes it was fun, you gotta, just especially when you got into fights. Oh, that was the shit.
Was
But
it?
no, I meant more in the sense that like, because I'm honest about shit, there's no secret that can really be held against me. Like what? There is that. I thought that was the point. Like,
Yeah,
the less shit people have on you, the better.
yeah, I agree.
So you fucks have fake death, secret planets that we don't know about, 7 different alterations of you, people stealing themselves. Kismet has the most secrets, but like I'm pretty sure Blake, like fucking queen of secrets over there, is just like, a lot of secrets that we don't know about, especially when
Yeah.
it comes to her home. And you fucking died in the sense that you have faked your death not once but twice.
I sure have.
So my
there's a
point
lot.
being, I'm just honest about shit, and thus staying quiet is kind of easier because then I can't get shit thrown in my face because of like maybe the 4 secrets I do have that aren't really fucking secrets when it comes to this group. It's better just to shut the fuck up, like I'm 90% sure shutting the fuck up is what's going to keep me alive in terms of I won't piss off somebody.
Makes
This is
sense.
such character growth. I'm so
I
proud.
hate this. Do you have any idea how much James is like fucking hating this moment right now? But I know this is right for Kate. Like,
Your suit gets heavily offended at this statement.
listen, Sue, you and I are gonna we're good. We're combat. Like once we get into combat, you and I are gonna be like in perfect fucking sync. Okay. It's gonna be like Thor's hammer in Love and Thunder of just Stormbreaker being jealous the entire time.
All right. My question for Blake and Kismet: would you like to do your mind meld before or after the masquerade?
My mind to your mind.
That's
My thoughts are your thoughts.
Anybody played Cyberpunk 2077? Because there's a scene I'm thinking about in particular.
Why not? I just have Star Trek and playing in my head. What the fuck?
Blake wants to know as much as she can know before we go into the lion's den. But it's his call.
right. Yeah. Sure. Let's do it. Take the knife.
Alicia would, gather you all, and Betis and Kate, the 2 of you, would be on guard duty. Because while this is happening, your companions are going to be out of commission. So, should the aforementioned assassins come to pay you a visit, 2 of you are on your own.
Stay fully clothed the entire time. That's not a challenge.
The entire time.
Leave while I'm in the shower. Look, I don't know about you, but I shower with no clothes on.
No, you know what? You're absolutely right. Kate and I are going to sit comfortably and read our Bible.
What's a Bible?
I don't know.
Our lives are in your hands here, darlings. Please don't be fucking whilst we're dying. That's all I ask.
We'll
Wait,
do our
you're
best.
dying?
No, hopefully not.
Oh, okay. So just hand stuff then.
Fine.
They said fully clothed, so I mean, like,
I mean, that's still possible.
I also said it
Yeah.
wasn't a challenge.
Alicia's just
As-
glaring at the two of you.
Same,
soon
Alicia,
as-
same.
As soon
It's
as the
actually
door
like two of them
closes,
making the same face.
Same expression.
as soon as the other two do their pass out, I just look at Mattis and I go, okay. So just do a bunch of dry humping then at this point then? Like she said clothes on, but she never said that we could make out or do all the
can
other fun stuff.
Definitely make out.
Jeeves
But
Okay.
just
I think-
appears in the room. I'm still here, just so you know.
Hey,
I've-
I don't mind an audience, do you?
But we should probably keep an eye on our friends who are doing something weird with.
You
Or
act like I
causality.
understand what the fuck is happening with them. Like, I don't know what
I don't
sci-fi
know.
bullshit that is, but
I don't know either. They hadn't told me nothing, but
Alicia did.
Explain it to you.
Okay.
Alicia did explain it.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
still, you have to understand.
because we
me
explained it.
being as not technologically advanced as the rest of you, this sounds like a bunch of sci-fi bullshit that just is yes, their brains are becoming one. It's Blake Smith, the person now. They're all one.
Blake Smith.
That's not the ship name. Absolutely not.
That is now. Now that you hate it, it absolutely is. I was gonna go against it, but if you hate it, it's Blake Smith.
I'd say.
And your fans call themselves the Blake Smitten.
This is
Yes.
This is
See,
coming
nope,
from Kate.
It's staying out. That's it.
This is coming from Kate, who literally has the ability to alter the fabric of time.
Gosh.
Wait, I do?
Maybe not anymore,
you-
but you did.
Can I have that power
Imperial
again?
battleship, halt the flow of time.
Wait, Kate
Well,
had that?
Yeah, it was
Can
that
I
like
learn this power?
once ever ability that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean I can literally do whatever the fuck I want?
Yeah.
Because it's an automatic 20?
You got one of those left. Just saying.
I'm not. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fucking use it right now.
No, you have to save it for Mattis. Because you've used one for me and one for him, so you have to save one for Mattis.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm never gonna be in a situation where I'm near death, so it's fine.
Sure.
Only one who hasn't had a hospital bed stay
Yet,
uh-huh.
yet. Haven't been in a coma yet.
we're stalling really well. I'm so
No.
proud of us right now.
Because we're all
It's-
super excited to go to a masquerade ball, except we're all also in real life awkward nerds who have no idea what to do at a fucking masquerade ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be great. Kismet and Blake, the two of you, would be hooked up to the very small personal med docs here in the room. They would patch an IV, feed you some sedatives, and wait until you are out.
Before we do that, one last check. Are you sure about this?
For you?
Like 95%? It's pretty good odds.
Not bad.
Okay.
Just want you to know, I wouldn't normally sign up to let someone break my brain. So,
I'm not trying to break it though. Trying to fix it.
The only
I'm
breaks you with
fine
consent.
until you walked into my life, so there.
I highly doubt that that's true, and in fact, I've seen the psych reports that prove that to be not true.
Gosh, I can't wait till you're exposed to the full madness of this.
Doing it to help you. Stop making it sound like a threat.
Maybe you'll actually get some of my jokes.
I doubt that.
Or part of the conscious collective.
Even half of the people in your brain don't think you're funny.
I am hilarious. I kill.
That's going on a t-shirt.
That's a put it on the shirt. Alright.
James, pull that up.
And give his hand a squeeze. Let's go.
Two of you slipping into unconsciousness would feel just a sharp tug the back of your heads.
Oh, okay, just the back of the heads.
For now.
Find yourselves in a similar space where you've been before. Would you just both roll it just a d4? Just to see who gets higher.
Roll again.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Perfectly in sync.
Okay.
that bodes well. So, Kismet,
Mhm.
what would be the safest place that your mind would try to go?
Safest place. Then. I think safety is in a lot of ways like not here, I guess. And so the space is kind of constantly shifting and moving. Uh, a lot of vistas that are, of course, familiar with, but just like it's literally a room that is constantly on the run.
On the run
Yes.
because of here?
Yes. Like it knows it's being pursued no matter what it does. There's no way to stop it.
This is unsettling to begin with.
Yeah, well, you know. What do you expect? Didn't have time to organize things.
You knew you were having company. You could have tidied up.
I know, just a little bit, right? Well, I have a lot of roommates.
True.
That feeling of fear, chasing the scene away and bringing it back to time on the Iron Cerberus. By the looks of everything and the lack of gray hairs in Cordel's beard, this is probably early on.
We were responsible for a lot of those, yes.
I was gonna say I resent the implication, but it's 100% true.
Everything else around you just passes by like a alone. The only constant between any shifting scenes, a single door. Sometimes it's an airlock, sometimes it's a physical, sometimes it's just a barrier.
Ah. Okay.
Now, I could have been a lot more creative with my neural architecture.
Sometimes the classics are all that you need.
I suppose
Okay.
the plan was never to let anyone this close.
Oh, well, you let your guard down, didn't you, darling?
Yes, well, that's what happens.
All right, let's try the obvious and get it out of the way. I'll just walk over and try and open it.
Warm to the touch, almost uncomfortably so, but not quite. It's kind of this feeling of your stomach just falling into a pit at the slightest bit of pressure, knowing that there is no closing this door once.
That's unpleasant.
Kismet is gonna put his hand around Blake's on the door. No, it's not gonna be nice, but they'll be together. Don't cry.
Okay then.
Right?
Fine.
I turn on
One.
two.
1, 2, 3, go, or
I turn it as soon as you said three.
Doors pulled open. That any air in your lungs is just removed. Room stops its shifting. The feeling of being chased by fear, at least for the moment, settled. On the other side, you're staring at long forest expanse. Beautiful mountainside looming over most things, knowing that we're looking at home.
me? Well, that's not what I expected at all.
Why not? It's your head too.
I know, but I thought it would be. This is Shed. I thought this would be you.
It was me back then.
You don't recognize this, right? You've never been here.
Don't think I've been here, but maybe I have.
No. No, if any of you would have been there, I would have known about it.
Would you?
Yeah, I think so. You wouldn't have had time to get there and back.
I don't know.
Let's go find out. I'll start walking.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the voices of Licia and just conversing. Like it was just the two of them. Conversations would kind of start to blend together, of initially being very professional, very, what are your protocols? This is my purpose, and what are your protocols? And then traveling to, what are your dreams, your aspiration? What do you want to be? How do you want to change the world around you? Even to the point
Sorry,
where you,
everyone. Blake Mitt has been replaced as my primary ship on this show.
even to the point where you see glimpses of them laughing together and enjoying these just digital space that they can create of anything. They can reach across the entirety of the OmniNet, choose just to exist with each other. Horizon or home. Like people that you haven't seen for a very long time. People that might not actually exist anymore.
If we have to go here, just know that I've left this all behind. I hope to come back, but it won't be like this.
I understand.
I don't think you do.
Then show me.
I thought you were doing the showing here.
Well, it's your brain too, and clearly we're in your territory.
Okay. I'll start slowly walking towards the village.
Much like all of the figures from Kismet's memories, all ghosts. Don't acknowledge you, barely visible, pass through you. Where are you headed?
Either the church or home. And then next to each other, so we'll forge that path through the village until it's time to make a decision. Business or pleasure?
a choice that I should be making?
Where would you like to see?
Wherever you want it to go.
Home.
Home it is then.
Do you like to paint us a picture of what this looks like?
So the whole village is fairly similar. Um, like cobblestone streets, slate buildings, small, mostly bungalows, and all quite cozied up to one another. And the church sits at sort of the top of the main street, and it's huge, 3, 4, 5 houses big. And across the street on the other side, there is a single bungalow, set a little apart from the others. And it has a green door, wooden door, and there are vines trailing all around the outside, and flowers in pots in the garden, and smoke coming from the chimney. As a little wood fire illuminates the inside. And she'll walk up to the door, pause for a second. There's like a wind chime on the wall. She'll just flick one of the bells and listen to it tinkle. Welcome home. Open the door and step inside.
As you remember it, scent of a stew, scent of burning candle, very warm, inviting, so distant. She's there, not real. Smiling, happy, a little older than.
Shut the door behind you, please. There's a draft.
Right. Who's she?
That's Mari. She probably won't be here when I get back. And
Why do you think-
we'd barely got started.
What do you mean?
Her, I left around 20 years ago. If I ever get back, it will be at least another 20. She'll have lived most of her life without me. She's allowed to move on. And if I don't make it back in time, she will be gone. What I meant when I said I wouldn't be coming back to this.
She seems lovely. I'm glad you had someone like this in your life.
She is. Wasn't really my choice. We were friends since we were kids. There came a point. Turns out our church is quite old-fashioned by union standards. Clergy had to set an example within the community, which meant modeling certain traditions, certain ways of life. I wouldn't have been able to progress without modeling that. And so she volunteered to help me out. I have a lot of affection for her, but it wasn't yet love. We hoped it might get there in time. but our time was cut short. She had a wonderful singing voice. She made a mean stew. I don't see your friends.
My friends. You already know all my friends.
There's nothing for me to learn here. I'm supposed to be getting into your head, not the other way around.
But we can stay for a while if you like.
What for? There's nothing here for me right now.
Isn't there?
Even the cat's not here.
Oh, well. Whatever this is, clearly it needs some notes. I'll
It
rubber
needs what?
duck it. It needs some notes, some things to change for next time.
Release you to fix. Okay.
Yeah. Small
That's
details. I'll start a bug report.
The door does click, open just a bit behind.
Mm-hmm. Turn very quickly.
Opened. No one's coming through.
Might be our cue.
Lead on.
I head towards the door.
Stepping away from the scene in front of you. She would start to age a bit. Rapid. Hear the sounds of 8 or 9 kids probably, all laughing and playing. Seeing more chairs appear around the table that gets bigger and bigger to accommodate. Always just her. To the door, and but you'd hear a voice pondering over a math equation that just seems to have no answer.
Can I hear that too?
Yeah.
Who's pondering?
Not one of mine.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm asking.
Good
Ooh,
to
Holmes.
step through.
Yes, I would.
The older man locked away in what looks like an underground bunker. Young boy just happily running around the room. The old man just has pages upon pages of notes, diagrams of NHP codes scattered, notes of splicing of human DNA and what that means for a code, how that could be converted. All of this seemingly unanswerable at the moment, but desperately.
I look at the old man really hard. Like, try to make sense of who this is. Like, squatting down, like literally, right, almost face to face.
Kinda looks like you. Much, much older.
Don't remember Tim. This isn't one of your memories, is it? I don't know who this is.
Not one of mine, darling, sorry.
Well, I guess it's one of mine, but
But not one of yours.
I mean, it might be none of ours.
Must be somebody's. What about him? I'll point at the little boy.
Yeah, does that look like a younger version of myself?
Very much does.
I think that's me.
So this is your father? Grandfather?
I have no idea.
Can you
Maybe.
remember a father or grandfather?
I have an idea of one. You know,
But no image in your head.
names to say. But, you know.
No.
I don't know who this is. No. I wish I did. And I want to again. And know your past isn't exactly all comfy, but it's good to have one sometimes.
Yes and no. But it's easy for me to say. How far back can you remember?
Relevant stuff. Major life events that I'm not sure actually exist, but you know, things that would be important and sound very normal. Join the academy, getting my license, some stuff before that.
But no way of knowing if that's truly yours.
Feels very generic, you know?
Convenient. Can I take a look at what he's writing, what he's doing?
Beat me to it. Most
I
of
know a
it,
plot hook when I see it. Come on, I'm not some scrub.
most of it would look unfamiliar. Just the ravings of a madman who's lost purpose other than trying to find this one answer, other than papers marked as Project Eden.
Shit. I'll point that out to Kismet. That name mean anything to you?
Nothing comfortable. And I think if it is my like kind of brain that starts like buzzing and cracking a little bit and just sorry. We're gonna fix that hopefully.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's you. All of you. That's whatever's going on in there.
I guess that's sufficiently cool now. Okay. So it's this guy's fault I'm so fucked up, clearly.
I guess so.
Oh. Really nice. I can blame somebody a bit more fully. Blame my parents. Oh my gosh.
You're a cliche.
I'm like everyone else. Oh, it's so nice to be normal though.
It's pushing it. Okay. Are there any windows in this room?
Yeah.
Can I go and have a look outside?
It's probably not any place you recognize, but technology you're seeing is much older than you expected. there might not even be omnipresence here, on omninet presence on this planet.
I didn't expect.
What? Some weird stratospheric effect? Or. No, oh my god, I'm Amish.
No, I'm Space Amish.
Well, then we're both Space Amish. But I grew out of it.
What is the landscape like?
It's run down. Think of kind of Victorian England, but a little more modern.
So, like Regency.
This place is definitely impoverished.
Okay. If you're listening, Alicia, this is not as helpful as you think it is. This is just more questions.
Two of you
I
turn
know.
back away from the window. The boy is older, probably late teen, and in bed, an ivy attached to the terminal. Looks a little more familiar. And words Project Eden just flash across it. And you would both recognize a casket, HP. Much larger at this time than they were now.
And we hooked up to a Nokia.
Christine wouldn't be still for very long as the heart monitor attached to the young boy beep and then flatline.
I don't remember this part either.
A distant voice, like you were listening to recording from the other room. Hear the man talk about next step. Focus. We have the flash cloning. Fine. Back. I can't keep it all in one. Can't. Programming on the terminal start to fracture itself over and over.
There you go.
Now I feel like I'm watching my own birth. That's the drop in my stomach. I was waiting for it.
Okay. That seems so simple. I'd forgiven values of everything that's going on. Does that seem too simple?
Not as simple. I mean, maybe this is all just another defense mechanism, a simple explanation for what actually happened, a way to structure it so that you understand while still hiding the full truth.
Maybe. So what happens when you're all back together?
Reunion.
Do you survive that?
I don't know.
So why are you trying to make it happen?
This is what I need to do.
Have you decided that, or has some program in your head decided that? Is this compulsion? Or is it truly what you want?
I don't think I know the difference. But I know I want to do it. Since we found the other one of me, I've known that I've had had to, well, start collecting them, maybe. Finding them, at least. Like something switched. I mean, first I want to shoot the guy, but he's already dead, so.
Some of them don't want to do this.
Maybe.
You forgive me, but I did overhear you. Some of them think you should all stay far away from one another.
That's fair. I don't blame them for thinking that, but when I was gone, comatose, I could feel them all. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. Something's happening to them anyway. The old protocols won't work anymore. Reunion has to occur.
Okay, how many? How many have you got? How many are missing?
Do I actually... Is the mental blockage still there?
I'm inside, baby.
As much as your own self-preservation would try to have blocked, just for your own psyche, but there's not any outside force that.
As I recall, oh my gosh, it's actually working. Oh, the migraines are terrible. Sorry, I'm just living this moment for a second. 13 in total. I don't know how many I have, but not half anymore. Less than half.
Do you mean any more? You were robbed.
I was robbed. It was very rude. They just... My head has been this constant conversation between several parts of a personality that are exemplified. You slapped most of a human brain on, but it's really overridden by just one part of another person. And, ooh, that is a congress, if it ever was one. And then just to have one of them kind of yanked away, it really quiets everyone down. Things in perspective. So, we've had the spears and entrapments, and we're trying to be ready. But whoever's grabbing that's very good. How they're doing it. Oof. Still trying to figure that out.
Who else knows? Union know.
I have to assume that members of the Carrick and Trade Baronies are aware. The House of Sand, most likely.
What's that connection? If you're not from Dillinson, how do they know?
I'm a member of, well, I don't know if I am, but looks at the corpse in the bed, like we're a member of the House of Sandar.
Yeah, you would see symbols of the House of Sin. Slightly different than current day, but
yeah, like a sub house kind of thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was right.
Yeah, well, couldn't say anything about it, so
Okay.
Oh.
So we find this person who's taking them away.
I mean, one of my burner identities was a guess. That's my first guess.
Yeah, he's here. Is there any chance he actually is one of you?
Gosh, that'd make everything easier, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? I really think we deserve a break at this point.
Oh, no. Whatever Project Eden is. I think it's a little too big to be easy.
Okay.
So, we'll look into it.
Yeah. We'll find him. We'll find all of them.
kicking
We'll
and
get
screaming.
we'll get you all back together, and then we'll weather whatever happens next.
All right. The door to the bunker would open. Glowing lights beaming in from inside. A pair of feminine hands. And
Our exit.
Absolutely not. I don't like that imagery at all.
You know you have a feminine presenting non-human person running this operation.
It's the glowing that puts me on the back foot.
Oh, everyone loves a bit of glowing.
No, we don't. Not now. Not knowing what we know of her.
I mean, in my mental escape, I just want to make my hand glow.
Don't do that.
you could feel an eye roll from Alicia. You would. The light would dim down. Be almost darkness. Hear a voice just kind of whisper. Is that better?
Everyone's very comfortable with hands reaching out from a darkened hall. I go, come on. We have a dance to go to.
Why does that feel so unimportant?
Excuse me. I'll have
I'm
you
not-
know that as a member of the House of Sound, it is very
Mm.
important that I keep up my appearances.
Your appearances in this case being a balaclava over your head.
It's a mask. It's a very formal mask, though. Yeah, wait a second. Oh, you're gonna love this. And he's gonna turn off the synth suit. Because he doesn't have to anymore. Oh, be amazed how much easier it is to breathe in this thing.
It's a much better look, darling.
Yes, well, I can only do it around you, so take advantage of it while you can. I'll have to be.
Nothing.
No, I'm sorry. Were you making a flirtatious comment? I can't let these things pass. They
I
happen.
absolutely would not. Does that sound like something I would do?
I'd like for it to sound like something you do. I mean, when we're
We've
gonna have
had-
more of a privacy.
We've had this conversation.
You're sitting in our collective pool of our brains.
That sounds disgusting.
You know what I mean. We don't even know how much time has passed. It could have literally been seconds.
He's just looking you in the eye, just drinking you in.
You mentioned once I should take the mask off. I believe there was some leading question to that.
Now look, you've done it.
Like, may I kiss you?
Are you really kissing me in here? Is it really me?
As real as you want it to be.
It sets a very bad precedent, darling.
Is that a yes?
It's not a no.
Kismet kisses her. He leans forward, puts his hand under her chin, and kisses her.
Bastard. She tenses all the way up for a second or two, and then she kisses right back. That was a terrible idea.
I have a lot of those. And now you're going to be privy to a lot of them.
We'll see about that.
Come on. We get them waiting long enough.
Fine.
I'll have plenty more to discuss later.
Be careful.
I say the same to you.
I've been careful. Much good it did me.
I don't have any complaints. And he's gonna reach out a hand towards Alicia's.
Same.
Just fades off. Back out. Still in your unconscious states, but waking up. Sedative slow fading out of your. And we'll jump over to Matus. As the two of you have been sitting there for close to an hour, your comms would ping.
Yellow.
Aboard!
It's just a message. The image is encrypted.
What is it?
But the message
Interesting.
says, I'm looking forward to meeting you at the masquerade ball.
What's the image?
I'd like to try to.
Can I unencrypt it?
Scan it.
Yeah, I'm a scan. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeeves is busy.
Mhm.
We only have
Alicia,
Jeeves and
wait, we have any.
Alicia
Wait,
with us.
hold on. Wait, hold on. I got this. Oh, Tlaloc.
Oh my god.
Just manifests from nothing. Just this figure of destruction and rage just posted up over the couch.
Hey!
I love them. Could we could you scan this and make sure if I unencrypt it there's no crazy viruses or anything?
Yes,
please?
please.
Holds out one almost demon-like hand over top of it and just for a moment
Do you see why I keep them around? Like, this is
consumes it
amazing.
in this digital flame and then reels back the hand. Fine.
Perfect. And I grab the file in its digital form and then I open it.
I do not let you grab the file in its digital form, but I will go ahead and unencrypt it.
It is a picture of Von Megra, beaten, bloody, and tied to a chair.
Oh shit.
It stands up immediately. Fuck.
Okay, babe.
Fuck.
Alright,
Fuck.
alright, yeah. No, this is bad. This is real bad. Don't. We could have just
Balak,
had
can
sex
you
and
tell where
would've
this
just
came
had a-
from? This would have just interrupted the sex, babe. Could
I know,
Balak, can you
but
tell where this
we would have
message
had
came
fun
from?
before.
They just shake their head no.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Actually,
Fuck.
you.
Okay. Somebody is out to kill you. This is why I still
Yeah.
keep secrets. Sorry.
I didn't keep it secrets for long.
Okay. What did you do while you were with Kismet? I was tending to some very important Blake business. What did you just...
I just talked to them. We had a good catch-up session. Fuck, somebody must have been listening. I thought that's what... Fuck.
Okay. We can handle this. We're two very badass pilots, yes? And the other two are having mind sex. So,
They are.
before we, do anything brash, because let's be honest here, I really want to blow something up. I have gone a full day without doing it, and I'm getting very fucking trigger happy right now.
The two of them
That
are.
being said,
They're starting to wake up. The sedatives are.
Cool. I'm gonna go check out my friend's room, see if I can find anything that would lead to anything.
wait,
fill in.
hold on. Let's before we leave, let's get the other two because we both
That's what I
know
was-
our hacking skills aren't good.
I was gonna say, you can wait here and tell them to meet us there. But this
then
is
you'd be
fine
going
too.
on your
We'll
own.
wait for them to wake up. Yeah, I'm
Wait,
fine.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have an idea. Okay, this will be funny only to me because I said that I'd get revenge one day. And this is I've never had a perfect
no.
time for this.
Oh no.
And I pull out a Sharpie. And then I'll eventually wake
What are you doing?
both of them up. Oh, this is a long time coming, and I just draw dicks everywhere on Blake's face.
I don't remember why I earned this, but I know that I earned this.
Babe,
Look,
babe,
James
thank
doesn't
you,
remember.
thank you.
No.
However, there has been a clip in my head saying,
Mhm.
one day I will get back at you for whatever the fuck it is. And this is the perfect
And revenge
fucking
is
moment.
now.
Yeah.
Someone go into the
I'll draw
VODs and
one
tell us
big
what he's
one
getting revenge for.
That leads. Yeah, I'll just draw like one big one that leads right into the eye patch, and then I'll just leave it at that.
Well, if they're
and-
holding hands, I draw dicks where their hands are touching.
No, hold on. We could be better about this. Draw a butt on one of the hands. Come on. We gotta
Oh,
think
there
with
you
our
go.
brains
Okay,
here.
all right. Thank you for trying to make me feel better, babe. But I need to now go and figure out what's going on with my
Okay.
friends.
Okay. So, as I see Blake and Kismet start waking up, I just slap the sides of both their faces. Okay. Bad shit has happened since you were gone. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I speaking a little too loud? Hi, welcome back to the land of living. I hope you guys wore protection.
Good to see you
Apparently-
both. Wait, are you
Yes.
both
Thank you.
blushing now? I have never seen Blake blush. What's going on? Never mind, not important.
So, Madison's
How-
friends are kind
I
of
just
in
showed them the
trouble,
picture.
and
We
so
seen them
somebody's
Got
now
this.
after
The crypt-
Mattis.
Okay. Oh god, today is a lot. How long have we been out? How long ago did this happen?
About an hour,
3 days.
about 5 minutes ago.
Shit!
No, I'm kidding. 1 hour. It was
You've
a
been
very,
gone
very
for 2
boring hour.
years.
Wake up,
I
samurai.
barely recognize you anymore.
Okay. How long ago did this happen? Where is it?
5 minutes.
5 minutes ago.
Don't know. Gotta figure that out. Was gonna head to their location and see if I could get any clues.
Okay. Let's
But
do
I
that.
did the mature thing. I want to point that out.
Kate, I'm so proud of you. Every day
Yeah,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you, darling.
Thank you. All right, let's go. And I start ushering people out the door.
Oh, give me a second.
and-
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
here. And I'll put Blake's arm around me and shove Kismet over to Jade do the same.
I'll take Ki-
And then
Kismet-
as you land with your arm over me, Set leans over and goes, "So is he good? Is he a good kisser?"
Oh my god.
Did you fuck? I imagine
Yeah,
that
that's
Kismet's
another conversation.
extremely light. So
Oh,
at least
yeah.
to Kate. So as soon as
I
like
agree.
Kismet gets pushed over, it's like full fireman. Like I have him like on my back without an issue. And I'm just like, all right, if you say yip yip, I swear to God, I will throw you to become flying. And then I will.
Where do we stand on mush?
I'll allow it only if you slap my ass while you're doing it.
Deal.
He's really into that.
Too much information. Far too much information.
All immediately
Why do you think
head
we
out.
play pony so often while we're doing it?
What are we doing? Where are we going? Away from this conversation?
Immediately
We're
hit the
heading to
elevators.
the hotel.
Head down, head towards the spire where Vetus, you know your friends were staying. To get to their room and find the door open.
Of course it is. Is the room tossed?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kismet, if you could do a scan, see if you can find any trace of anything. Blake, if you could do your looking around good thing and see if you pick anything up. I am going to step outside and talk to the house, the cleaning staff, and see if they saw anything.
Okay. I'll have a
So
brief
that's
look
word
around
on the
the
street for
room,
me.
but I have a bond power that is probably going to come in real fucking handy right now.
I will note that Kate has decided, because it has just gone on too long without breaking something, has decided the best course of action would be to Legend of Zelda this and destroy
Oh
things in
no.
order to
To find rupees.
find out what's going on.
There's
And
honestly not much left to destroy.
it's fine.
There's
Um,
a lot of blood.
Oh, you know what? I have a bond power that's useful.
Oh,
I'm going to use Feel the Air. And I will ask the GM, who has passed through here recently and where can I find them?
Tight, tight, tight. I was like,
I
ah,
only ask one
shit.
question. I heal one stress.
Ah, shit.
I-
Power!
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Blake is just yelling at Kate and just being like, "No, you're not supposed to
Okay.
hit the fucking face."
Whose face are you hitting?
Vaz.
Vaz. Vase,
Vaz.
Let my
so
American accent just
so-
bleed, alright?
Face.
Matus
It's a vase, is it?
lifts.
It's
Yeah, it's
V-A-S-E.
It sounded like face.
I thought you said
I'll
face.
break
I
someone's
was like,
face,
I'm
too.
awake. I'm
There's
awake
this-
already. Leave me alone.
So Matus is digging through some of the tossed sheets and finds a little scrap of cloth and holds it up and looks at it very carefully and then sits down on the bed hard.
That almost never happens in real life. What is that?
I
Who
know
is that?
who it is.
Who? What?
It's me.
Oh.
Is this another Kismet thing? God damn, I'm not.
No,
Okay, look.
no.
There's only. Oh wait, do you mean Matus?
Yeah. This
I
is
thought he died.
part of his flight uniform. I thought he died too.
Everybody thought
How
that you
many
died
of
as
you
well, though.
How many of you fuckers died and then not died? Okay, I'm starting to lose track
All of
here.
us at this point.
For a galaxy
all of
that's
us at this point.
reliant on an omnipresent omninet full of information, it's really fucking easy to fake your death. We've all been there. We've all done it.
Shockingly easy.
I've only done it once.
You should.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh God. Oh God. Matus is alive.
Of course
might
you're
be able to
alive, you're
find
right
them.
there.
There's a person and a motivation. I might be able to find them. Just give me one moment. I'm just gonna. I'll sit on the bed and just close my eyes. My motherfucking master power. Let's go. Pierce the gate.
Ooh,
I can witness a person that I have seen before as if I was physically present. I can't interact with anything there, no one's aware of me, and I can do nothing but observe. But I've seen those people's faces. I'll focus in on the one that Matt has had the extended conversation with,
Vaughn.
Vaughn, and ask Caradwin to guide me to where they are, show me where they are.
Yeah. They are here at the resort, down below the sublevels. See lots of mechanical equipment. It looks like a garage. Though the ceiling does have the capability to open up. So possibly a garage for some of these hover vehicles.
Gotcha. It takes me a moment. I come back up, open my eyes. I'm saying a prayer to Caradwin. Okay. Some kind of port, some kind of garage. All the way down
Okay.
the sublevels.
All right. We'll start heading in that direction. Kizzy, could you see if you could narrow down how many sub garages there are around here?
That'd be a lot, but I can see but maybe I can see if any of them have a, fitting a time frame from the distances to when their door's been accessed from here.
I will point out my feel the air question was two-part. It was who has passed through here recently and where can I find them?
Sure.
Just putting
You
that out.
find
Let
them
me be helpful too.
at the
I know, you were
masquerade.
very helpful.
You can find them at the masquerade ball.
Fuck.
You didn't see that
Okay.
coming.
No, I did.
Kismet, your usual
Wait,
just
Am I
soaring.
gonna get to have a sword fight duel at the masquerade ball?
You better.
Sorry, please continue.
You better.
Kismet, you're soaring through the Omninet as usual, just as casual as swimming through water. Although it is now accompanied by this small cacophony of voices. Made a mistake. Do you know what you've done? Can't undo this. Made a mistake.
I'm like, I what?
But yeah, between your narrowing down Blake's vision, pretty good idea of where they are.
All right. Well, we'll head in that direction.
We going for them now?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long-
Element of
how long-
surprise.
Okay. How long have we got until the ball?
A couple hours still.
Oh yeah, plenty of time. Is
Alright.
this all the same fucking day? Did we arrive today?
No, that was the day
Okay.
before.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Shit moves fast in the Baronies, baby.
It really fucking does. We were out for 3 days. God damn, it's lucky we didn't miss it.
Well,
It's been 47 years. Oh, we should have. If we hadn't gotten an emergency right away, we would definitely have put on the Rip Van Winkle beards and grayed our hair.
you'll
had time to
step
prep for
into
that,
the
boy.
elevator, ready to descend into the sub-basement. And that is where we're gonna have to put a pin in this game for today.
We love it.
Ah, God.
Oh,
Oh, I love you so much, Hoop. And goddamn you, Hoop. In equal measure.
It's like you didn't know that once you have important NPCs introduced, that
Oh yeah.
something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. And I'm very excited.
But thank you all so much for being here, for supporting us. Thank you, the lovely cast and crew. Go support all these wonderful people as they tell you who they are and work on any projects that people can check out where they can find it. We'll go reverse order this time. So we will start with James.
I'm sure, asshole.
We'll start with
Okay.
Mike.
What up, everyone? It's me, JC Darcy. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike. You can find me in a lot of places. I'm on Twitter at Vengeance God. I'm on TikTok at Vengeance God 2, and I'm on Instagram at Broken Infinity Films. And I have 3 podcasts: the Ace of Geeks podcast, where 4 best friends talk about the nerdy and cool stuff they did this week. The last episode that just came out is all about this online story series called The Wandering Inn. It's really fascinating. Go listen to that. Yavin Radio, first season of that is complete. It's an improvised talk show set in the Star Wars universe. And 3 is Edge of Reality, which is our actual play show. Kids on Brooms is all out, and our Dungeons and Dragons campaign is coming very soon. Actually, very soon this time. I know I've been saying that a lot, but the edits are going now. Also, please check out the League of Swords at leagueofswords.com. It's a show that is a combination of 90s fighting game aesthetic with pro wrestling storytelling and choreographed sword fights, and I think you'll all love it. And that's it for me.
Yeah. Now we'll jump back to James.
Hi, it's me, JC Darcy.
Hit me, JC Darcy.
Director.
Hit me.
Director.
I was gonna try and do the entire
operations over at
thing. That was my
Crossroads
plan,
World.
and then I forgot it all.
Even I don't do it without it written down. I would have been really impressed.
It's the streamer, freelancer, and then a few more titles, and then director of Girls Run These Worlds.
Dawning Shadow,
however,
Reckoning Star, Lady of
I'm not
Darkness.
as cool as Darcy, but I am James. And yeah, you can. I'm not really doing much this month over on Lost Caravan. I set this month aside so I could set up 2023 and the gajillion projects that's bringing with it. I say this as I just bought a fuck ton of art. Yeah, you could check out actually completely for free if you're worried about the OGL and looking for a Switch. Check out simplypf2e.com. It is created by Eldritch Osiris Games, which is a workers co-op that I happen to run. And yeah, it is. You can learn Pathfinder completely for free. It's all like a bunch of comic strips, so it's very, very simple to learn. And yeah, we work very hard on it. Perfect if you have ADHD, dyslexia, or any other mental needs that you do or do not need. And yeah, that's I am relatively chill this month as a million things of life hit me this month, and I've been trying to deal with them all in succession order, starting with physical therapy tomorrow.
Well, there's a lot of that, which I'm very excited for because there's a bunch of really cool stuff. But over to Turk.
All right, hey everybody, I am Turk or Turk accented to the places where names are not as important as vibes. I was of course playing Kismet and oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself to JC Darcy. Darn. I can't claim that title. But yeah, I was of course playing Kismet, and there's other things there. Kismet, who is of course of the House of Sands. So anyway, if you think that's neat and cool, so do I. And if you want to agree on more cool stuff, then you could see me this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, the final episode of Through the Breach, where we'll be killing a dragon kind of thing, with Lady Justice, and it'll be really cool. And nothing bad will ever happen.
Nope.
Then Icon, Lost Kingdoms will continue on the 11th. We just had a really great session of Coffee and Chaos featuring some Icon characters. So if you haven't gotten a chance to watch either of those, it's been really fun. Icon, of course, is very similar strategy-wise. It's like a mix of Lancer and Blades. It's really awesome.
So many fucking conditions.
I know, but there's a lot of overlap, which is nice. And we're figuring it out. I felt like last session we actually got a lot of the rules down. It's a lot like this campaign. We're learning. The 13th, I'll be over on Neon Lights, running Frozen Rain, which is a Sleeping Above a Stolen Crown adventure, which is of course also Lancer. So if you want to see me get back at Hoop for trauma, I probably won't do too much of that this next section, but always time. Then we'll be right back here on Sunday. So thank you so much for jumping in and joining us and being awesome people, and we'll see you next time. With a lot more to come afterward. So, yeah. Keep being excellent people. I know you can be, and I think you all are great.
Over to Darcy.
Checks. They're not muted. Oh, I'm so good at this. Hi, friends. It is, in fact, me, JC Darcy. I am an award-winning GM, writer, game designer, performer, and producer, and the director of operations at Girls Around These Worlds.
Fuck, it's the middle part that I fuck up on.
Right?
And then...
It's on my website, and that's where I read it from every fucking week. So feel free to try again.
That's
next
smart.
week. Okay, so this week, oh my god, January. I'm so excited for January. I'm gonna burn out, and I don't even care. Right now, Girls From These Worlds, casting call, currently open, Alien RPG. Game Mother is going to be Fiona fucking Howitt from What Am I Rolling podcast. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Casting call closes tomorrow. It's proven really popular. Throw your name in the ring. It's going to be phenomenal. There's also going to be 2 more seasons afterwards, so if you don't get it this time, don't worry. We're going to do some more stuff. You can find me on Wednesday. Love in the Time of Mex is back. Season 2 premieres 1 p.m. ET on Girls Run These Worlds. Come find us. Saturday, you can find me on Tavernote's channel. We started last night. It's a 4-part, 4-episode miniseries of Monster Hearts, which Tav has hacked with Monster Prom. It's me, Amber, Liz, Glyza, and Magical Girl Kev just flirting with each other for about 3 hours. It's just the most perfect thing in the world, and I'm so fucking happy. I'm at JC Darcy _ on the Twitter. We've got so much coming up at Girls from These Worlds. We're gonna have like at least two casting calls every weekend for like the next 6 weeks. There is so many opportunities to come and get involved with us. A creator app is always pinned. We're gonna kind of do a soft close at the end of January and go through everything and schedule everything until probably June or July. So if you've had an idea, bring in the back of your head, now is the time to send it in. We want to see it. We want BIPOC voices, queer voices, neurodivergent voices, all those people who don't get a shout anywhere else. We're here to support you telling your story. That's what we want to do. Girls Run Worlds, at Girls Run Worlds on Twitter. Please come find us. We got big shit coming up this year. Come be part of it. Oh my god, I love this game so much. Bye.
Yay. Of course, I'm Andrew, the Games Master for the day and for most evenings around here. Although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GMC, especially starting on the 16th, because that is the official start of our charity stream supporting the Trevor Project. We have so many great games, so many great GMs and cast members. We're going to be doing like party games in the server kind of throughout the week, and every dollar we raise is going to be matched by Exalted Funeral Press because they are friggin' amazing and have been just so incredibly nice. We are going to have an official announcement up on our Twitter with promo posters and all that good stuff, so stay tuned. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be an amazing event. But yeah, if you want to join us for future events, we do casting calls each and every month, so you can join our Discord. Link is down below. That big old button that says Discord. It's where we post the aforementioned casting calls, where we post our schedules, and where we just generally hang out, giant nerds. That's enough out of me. Mash is live. Great. I'm gonna throw a raid over to our good writer friend, Mash Ashy, who's doing some writing right now, I believe. Super positive person, just very creative, very friendly, very fun to watch. So, go right over there. Other than that, as always, be good people, do good things, and next time.